Man, that was longer than I thought it was. It's a good song.
Yeah, it was a long one.
Mr. Chess drags it out. Hey, Salad. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Post anything? How you guys doing tonight? Yeah,
Hello, everyone. Nice. Got some people
I'm
in here.
striking while the iron's hot. That's what I'm doing. Catching them in another
Your
one.
channel's been growing, man. I swear the other day I checked, you had like 200 subs. You're almost at 400, dude. That's awesome.
I was almost at 400 a while back. I've been at like 367, and it's been climbing ever since.
Nice.
That's good, but I'm not really worried about subs necessarily. Just doing the stuff that needs to be done, man,
100%, man. Love that.
So I want to play your little video right quick. You ready?
Sounds good.
We're going to hear what Duffy has to say right off the bat.
I just want to preface, I wasn't super confrontational. I just wanted to get the questions out there. I could have probably said things a little bit differently, but, it is what it is.
Yeah. Then I'll walk you through what he says and what actually did happen. So
sounds good.
Yeah, here we go. Ready?
Yes, sir.
James.
Hello, Will. How you doing?
Good, and you?
I'm doing all right. I just have a couple questions for you here.
Yes.
I guess to start off with, I think Roger didn't really get to ask the question because of the children in the background. Bless them. Why is it that you didn't post Roger's GoFundMe on your page like you promised you would? Because you told Roger you were going to help him get to Antarctica, you were going to promote his GoFundMe, but you never did.
Yeah, so I don't remember all the details, but I tried to communicate with him, and he ended up showing up to my church unannounced. And I tried to tell him, I actually said he could come and present at our church, but I just needed to get it on the schedule and tell people. And then he just doesn't respond and shows up at the church unannounced. So
Yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to stop it here. All right, he told me to show up at 9 o'clock at his church on that Sunday morning that I showed up. He said we were going to arrange to do a presentation. We were going to set it up. Then he was going to get my contact information and then email me back. That
Right.
I didn't show up unexpectedly at his church. That's the first lie. The first thing he said. Look at that look on his face.
Yeah, he's nervous, smiling the whole time he's talking to me.
He's not. I was there, dude. I mean, and the receipt I have for that is just that conversation. I don't have that recorded. I wish I did. But that's what happened that morning, and I'll show you where I first contacted him right quick, and you'll see how we got in touch with each other. I got a hold of him on another show, Autodidactic, so I can find it. Here we go. Going to Antarctica when he actually introduced himself to the community with TFE. He first introduced himself as somebody who was on the fence, like he didn't know, blah, 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 kind of thing.
Yeah, he did. I have a video of him lying to somebody, and he says, "I don't know who's running TFE." And yeah.
Yeah, well, that was his play into it. But he actually has been caught just lying, and either he has like short-term memory loss or something. I don't know, something mentally wrong.
Well, I mean, he condones lying, so I'm just gonna go with that.
Okay, here we go. So
I think that makes it easy. Coming from his own mouth, it's not immoral to deceive and lie. So
yeah, well, he thinks it's justified if it justifies the ends to lie. That's basically what he preaches.
So I guess lying about TFE is okay as long as it justifies the globe.
Yeah. All right. Now this guy beside him. He's a Globie, but he's on.
I got to walk outside to grab a delivery, but I'll still have my headphones on. I'll be able to hear everything. I just can't speak for about
I'll
2
wait
minutes.
for you. Dude, I'll wait so you can rebut anything. I'll wait till you get back. I'm in.
Okay. Yeah, the delivery driver is 1 minute away, so I'm just waiting for him to pull up here. But like I said, I still have headphones on, so I'll be able to hear you regardless if you do want to play it.
Okay. Hey, Settlebone. Hey, Jeff. How you doing, man?
I guess it gives time for people to get in here anyways.
Yeah. Like a weasel, he's a snake. That was a good one. I like weasel. He's a snake. I've never had weasel. I wonder if it tastes any good.
Probably
I
tastes
know
like
they-
Will Duffy.
I haven't been hunting critters in a long time, man. Don't they make minks? They make coats out of them. They're related to ferrets, right?
I think PJ's got one of them on the wall.
No, that's a fox. No, it's not a fox. It's called a white box, I think. It's a type of like a
I'll be right back.
deer. Go ahead. And I call it a squirrel, and he gets mad. That squirrel's on the wall again. That ain't no squirrel. It's Vicky's, actually. I'm going to grab a drink while you're doing that. Trust me, bro. I'm in the know. Don't call me fake. I'll call you a liar, and then I'll call you fake. And you had no intention of taking me to Antarctica at all, because that would have ruined all the scripted plans you guys had worked out in the back rooms. I'm sorry. Jonathan was the master craftsman of this. I think they're probably missing I'd say about 8 hours of sun above the horizon they had to manufacture. But, what do I know? Hey, Christian, how are you doing? Are you from Jaden's side? I think you might be. I don't know who you are personally. Good evening, Mr. Christian. And the most I can find in any of those Arctic circles is like 20 hours at the most, maybe 21, maybe around there, of daylight. That's not sun above the horizon. But they got to have that 24-hour sun to make their model work. We've been saying this since day one. It's one of those glow predictions, like Dionne Warwick. We're waiting for Jaden to get back. We're going over this because he covered it on his video. He actually asked Duffy the questions I couldn't get to earlier. There were 3 other questions I'm going to ask him too. I'll post those in his. I guess he's off YouTube, but he said his YouTube channel's still up, so doesn't matter what he says, anyways. Obviously, he doesn't care about what he says. It's been a long day, guys. Babysitting. What else did I do? Went grocery shopping. I did a stream with Flats, off and on, and gone on the final, whatever it was, thingamabob. I think it's the final lie. Hey, Rethink, you got your thing back. Nice. High five, dude. No Wanda no more. Tell Wanda I said hi while you're at it. I guess he'll holler when he gets back. He's picking up a package. I had to go all the way to FedEx, man. They had a package delivered. Got here, sat in the warehouse for 3 days. They tried to deliver it 3 different times, according to what I saw, but they used the wrong address every time, and I think they were just messing with me, man. I literally had to drive 12 miles to go get a package that I paid to have delivered here, ordered from California. And you have any idea what those telephone, what do you call them? Complaint department, whatever you call up, and you're like, I'm missing my package. You call FedEx, man. They don't know. They don't want to deal with you. And they have an automated service. They put you through and you got to wait, and you got to hit the button 30,000 times just to get oh, he's back.
Hey, sorry, Roger. Every time I order beer, it takes them a whole 3 minutes to scan my ID. I don't know what it is with my ID, but it's unscannable. Anyways, I'm back.
I just got a TFE thing, an RIP from Jaden Talks to Will Duffy. That
really?
Yeah, this is PJ's putting this out.
PJ put it out. Nice.
It's Duffy blames God. Drunk debunks obsessed with Flatsoid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Is that a video that he put out?
No, he's getting ready to. He just posted it.
Sweet. That would be a good one. Nice.
So you're becoming a popular dude. He premieres in 9 minutes. So let's get done with this. And
Yeah, I'm getting pretty popular. I've gained almost 100 subs here in the past month.
High five, dude. 100%. The more people we get in here, the more people ask questions, and we want people to ask questions.
Man.
Don't just accept the bull crap. All right. All right, let's get
back
to
it. Sorry it took so long. My ID is just unscannable.
Somebody's trying to come in. Who is this? It's Derek Nelson. Hey, Mr. Derek, how you doing?
Hey, Derek. Welcome.
Yo. What's going on, boys?
Quite an eventful day for Flat Earth. I'm surprised I'm just not seeing you.
But yeah, you know how sometimes, or it's sometimes when you do prayers, mighty ones, all of a sudden the devil tries to resist you.
Yeah,
100%, Derek.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Well,
I'm glad you brought it up, man. I'll pray for you. How's that sound?
I know you already did. Thank you.
Well, yeah, whatever's going with you, man. My heart's there with you, dude.
Oh, I know you are.
Okay, cool. So these two idiots here, this one over here on the right-hand side lied straight up. We already went through that part right when he started talking to Jaden on his show today.
And I did want to say something real quick, Roger. It's I was there that day when you went to his church, for your stream.
Yeah.
Dude, he invited you.
Yep.
And then he's saying that you were
showed up
unannounced.
Out
of nowhere.
Yeah, that's the first
he's lying his tush off.
Yeah, dude. He doesn't. I don't think he knows how to do anything else. To be honest. Here's where I caught him with his pants down. He wasn't expecting me, and I brought Flats up, and because I was on the panel for been going on Flats' panel for a while there, and I told him who I was, and you see the look on his face when he gets this super chat.
As people back out with mysterious circumstances. So I'm trying to think what else we haven't covered until Campbell gets back.
What happened to Campbell?
Questions? Well, he was nipping to Little Boy's room. Here he is.
Oh,
He's changed studios. Look at
Oh, look at
that.
that.
Hello, Campbell.
No, I haven't. Have I?
No? You look like you're in
Hello.
a different studio.
Oh, do I? This
Well,
one's
you
in
sound-
Antarctica, man.
You sound a bit quieter, at least.
Hello. Oh, sorry.
Right. Anyway.
Do I sound relieved? Yeah, what were you talking about?
Well, we were just about to ask. Well, I was going to ask if anyone had any
I want
questions
to
in the
skip ahead a
chat
little bit, guys.
because you weren't here. But
Get to the point.
is there anything you want to ask? What
See if I can.
Yeah, well, I was just listening. So, where do you sit, Will? Are you for a globe
He's a
or
globey.
flat? You're a
I'm-
globey still.
So here's my official position. I'm globe, but I'm going to change my mind on location in Antarctica if there's not a 24-hour sun. So I
Okay, so
will
to you,
be-
that's the final proof that it's
Yes,
yeah,
definitely.
gotcha.
Yep. I'll
Okay.
become a
Nonsense. He was never going to change his mind. He's a Bob Enyard fan. He's out to make the world a globe. I'm just saying. But I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. Let's see if I can get to that super chat. The first one I sent. It should be popping up here in a second. Let's see. There it is. Okay, we'll start here. Anybody here with me?
Yeah, I'm here, brother.
Okay.
Yeah, we're here.
I'm listening.
I'm not trying to bore you.
Oh no, you're good. I'm here for it.
Okay. Okay, we're going to start it. Here you go.
Can be like, okay, it's round, but still, everything I said was correct. Whereas his whole stick is that it's flat. So if he has to come back and say, guys, I saw
Not
it
a
with my
stick.
own eyes, it's either that or he lies. So I don't see him accepting
Oh.
personally.
See, they're globies already.
Thank
Here we
you,
go.
Roger.
super chat.
I live in Westminster. I want to go to your church. What days do you have services? Is Westminster, is that in Colorado?
Yeah, it's very close to our church. So our church's website is akf.church, stands for Agape Kingdom Fellowship. Our services are on Sundays, like most churches, and would love to have you there.
There you go.
So I
Go
got
and
his
check 'em out.
attention.
So obviously,
He knows I'm in Westminster. I want to go to his church. I asked
Has
where
the
it was.
website been taken down? I just looked up that website. Nothing came up.
I don't know, dude. I haven't been to his website in a while. I've got him on Facebook. Try that. He's got a website on there.
Oh, I just typed it wrong. That was my fault. I typed it wrong.
So here comes the second super chat, and you'll see his countenance kind of changes when he hears Flatzoid's name.
you're a pastor.
We've already dealt with him.
So do you believe the Bible is word for word true?
Well, yes, but we have to understand it. We have to figure out what the original authors meant, and that's where it becomes difficult. That's
So
why we have so many
exegesis,
denominations, and that's why we have so many disagreements.
So his exegesis is that it's what they really meant, not what they actually wrote, which is stupid.
Well, that contradicts what he says on his website. I just read it. It says, our church seeks to honor God by winning people to Jesus, Christ, and discipling converts to conform to his image. We minister the literal word of God. But no,
Oh,
it's
sure
not
he-
literal. You have to interpret it differently. Yeah, okay. Is it literal or is it up for interpretation?
It's up for interpretation. You just heard him right.
Yeah, well, that's not what it
all right.
says right on his website. The Church of Agape doesn't say that. So he's contradicting what his church statement says.
He's lying on the show about his church or what he says about his church on his website. So
Yeah.
which one is it, Duffy? Do you believe the word of God, or do you just like, yeah, I can interpret it the way they want to interpret it? You know. Yeah. There we go. Back. You'll see this. Watch his face. It's coming up soon.
Over the same text.
Because in the creation story, doesn't it say
Like,
that
grow up.
it's not a sphere?
No.
That there's a firmament and blah blah blah.
That's in the Bible.
I
Yes.
suppose
So-
I suppose that word's up for debate as well. Is it what it actually means?
Yeah, it's the Hebrew word rakia. And something that I
Yeah.
think gets missed is that a firmament, if the firmament is what the flat earthers say, that it's a glass dome, you could have a glass dome over a sphere as well. So that's not evidence.
Like around the sphere? Yeah.
Yeah. And so my current position is that the rakia of Genesis 1 is the crust of the earth. But again, I will gladly say that my interpretation is
Jalen, you got something?
His interpretation is wrong. What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need
Well,
to be a
it's like-
Bible scholar to debunk that claim.
We did already.
I mean, where did he get that the Earth is a sphere?
It's not in the Bible neither. No.
No,
Yeah,
it's
no.
not.
Described as a circle, and even if it is a sphere, it certainly ain't moving.
And well, there's a circle of the earth, and that's where the circle of the sun is. So that's
Yeah.
basically where the Lord sits upon. That's what the Bible says. That was
No,
read
so
in the Bible.
Duffy was sitting there saying, like, "Oh no, that's not what Scripture says."
Yeah.
So, where exactly is he coming up that Earth is a sphere? I'm really curious.
The Greeks, the philosophers, and the Babylonians, they all thought that.
Oh,
So,
the guys who
and-
came like 1,000 years later.
Yeah. No, everything looks like a sphere in the sky. So I guess we're part of it. We're minute a sphere too.
No, but yeah, let's keep it scriptural. It's like, so where did Duffy come up with that?
Well,
He'll
I
never
think
be
it's
able to answer.
Yeah, Bob Enyart had the same belief too.
Mm.
He believes that God reformed the earth after Genesis and made it into a sphere and destroyed the firmament when he flooded the earth. That's what I've heard Duffy say himself.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. And he believed God created dinosaurs.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, it's true. All right, let's get back to it. We can get over to PJ's. Check this out.
Wrong. Come this December if there's not a 24-hour sun.
I think it's very difficult to interpret what people.
Wait a
writing
second.
2000
I hate to
years
pause
ago
it here, but
actually
is he basically
meant.
saying that unless there's no 24-hour sun, the firmament is the crust of the earth? What? How do you say, oh, well, look at the sun, that means the firmament's on the ground? What? Oh my goodness.
I don't know. I don't understand it. Where they got that idea from, I really don't. I have no.
I mean, this has got to be Will Duffy theology, dude. He might as well make his own little. I mean, I guess he has. He's made his own church, but I've never heard this from anybody.
Yeah. Well, he thinks that when the firmament was destroyed by the flood, that it basically it fell to the earth and became what we live in now. Wait till you hear the Satan sort seasons explanation for Revelations. But there's people got some weird interpretations. I'm gonna get to them.
Well, I mean, the Old Testament's more, isn't it? It's about 3,000 years, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But I think when it comes to firmament or waters above, waters below, you could very easily say that they're talking about the cloud systems, because up in the clouds, it is literally, there are sections
like
where
his
it's
interpretation at
flowing
all.
water. So you could very easily say this is the waters above and the
Here we
waters
go.
below, or you go even further and say he was just trying to
Pause.
describe.
Here we go. Now you see it. Just to let you know, I'm on Flat Soy's panel. FYI.
You probably didn't like that.
Yeah, it's gonna get worse.
Let's see the live
Space,
reaction.
because space acts,
Oh, wow,
in
he
a way,
frowned
kind of like
immediately.
water with the kind of the waves that we
He
have,
frowned
with, things traveling
immediately.
through it, gravity waves, etc.
Right.
So maybe he
Probably
was just
for a
trying to explain
globe.
gravity waves to
At
a very
first.
simple people, saying like, it's like
Let me
water,
pause it.
Yeah. it's like this stuff, but not space version. So there's stuff
Now
like
he's
that.
thinking, who's this guy?
But like you said when we chatted,
He just invited to his church. I have a flat earth argument I can present to us, and that's what we talked about after the fact. And when I went to his church after he sent me an email, I went and talked to him about that, presenting in his church. We had a conversation. And he
Brenda
said,
just left a comment on my video saying "get wrecked." Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. That was that just popped in my feed that Brenda's on my video commenting like, "Oh, I left." I replied. I said, "Please unsubscribe." That's what I just texted
Thank
him
you.
back.
No, I have a live with Brenda. We did a do-si-do for an hour over circumnavigation, and he eventually conceded that it won't work on a globe. You can't circumnavigate a globe with a compass at all. We went through all of circumnavigation, east to west. We couldn't go north to south because there's no such thing. But that's the kind of person Brenda is. One day she'll say you're right about this, but then again, now she's like pushing her belief that we live in a gravitational system and a solar system. And she'll tell you that's a belief, and gravity's her belief, and all the pseudoscience that goes with the modern day beliefs, I'd say.
Apparently, there's
I
nothing that
refuse
actually
to call
indicates
Brenda
it's flat in
she.
the Bible.
By the way, Roger, I'm going to make Roger a public offer here. Hey, Roger, if you want to come to our church on Sunday morning, I'll let you present.
Oh,
So if
Yeah,
you
right.
want, I'll let you present. You'd be presenting at 9:30 a.m. on a Sunday morning. So reach out to me through our website and let me know if you want to do that.
And guess what I did? Just take a guess.
You showed up at that precise time.
Yeah, but no, I
Does
reached
that
out to the
sound
website first.
does that wait? Is that unannounced?
No, I wasn't announced. And actually, he said, reach out to me through the website. I emailed him. I went to the
He actually
Agape
wanted you
website.
to present like a kind of flat Earth presentation to like a Sunday school class. Am I right?
Well, he wanted me to set up in the Sunday school room and present to the church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. No. So not. Excuse me. Not unannounced.
No, it was very announced. He knew I was coming. But he wasn't expecting me to show up. He thought I was going to chicken out or something, I guess.
Hmm.
And I did show up. I kind of surprised him. He was sitting in the back at their. They had two or three tables sitting in the back, and they were having a breakfast before church. And they had all the kids, and the rest of the congregation kind of was in there milling around.
Mm.
And his wife / secretary fed me a chicken breakfast burrito.
Oh,
And
nice.
we'll sit
Well,
down,
that
had
was
a-
nice of them.
Have you talked to any of his congregation? Do they seem like normal Christians, or are they kind of misconstrued on some things?
Well, look at their pastor, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he gave that sermon about lying. Was that to his congregation or to another?
Yes, it was.
It was to
Oh,
his.
okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, if they're believing him, then they're probably going to go out and lie because he condoned it.
Mhm, yeah. I've done deep research into the topic, and I've come to the conclusion it doesn't say you shall not lie in the Bible. Quote Will Duffy. I paraphrased it a little bit, but yeah.
I sent a little short in the private chat if you want to show that eventually. It's just Will Duffy saying, it's okay to lie and all that.
Well, it's not okay to lie.
Because when you
No,
look it
not
up on
generally.
YouTube, you get the 4-part 5-hour sermons, and you got to go through the whole 5 hours just to get the one little clip of him saying, oh yeah, by the way, my final conclusion is it's not against the Bible or inherently immoral to lie. Like, I had to watch 5 hours just for you to conclude that. I could have skipped it.
I got to answer Mustang right quick. No, this isn't brand new. This is right before TFB took off. It's about a year old. This is where I caught him. Go ahead. You got anything else you want to add to that?
No,
Well, I'm still a little miffed about how he said you came there unannounced
No, he said more than
when he
just
literally
that.
invited you.
Yeah, and we're going to play the clip where I talk to him and I give him my email address and my phone number, and he says he couldn't get a hold of me. I'm unreachable. Dude, you can text me, you can call me if you have my phone number. My phone's on me all the time like everybody else in the free world. My email I check on the regular.
Mhm.
2 lies there out of the bunch, isn't it? Yeah. Well, that's 3 altogether. 3 within the first sentence of your little talk with him, man.
bunch of lies, man. What a surprise.
No surprise. He got caught lying to Sean Griffith after I think it was before this or after this, around the same time. He straight up lied to him. He lied about McToon being involved in this at all because that's one of the first things that Sean asked him. Was it McToon?
Well, it's like in our particular group in FE, it's like we hold each other to task, and clearly Will doesn't know that.
Nope. But I mean, Joe trusted him from Flip World, trusted him because he showed up and picked him up at the airport. He said he was going to be there, so that was his standard of what trust is.
Mm.
You remember Joe, right, Derek?
Yeah, oh yeah.
And he did a hit piece on all of us, saying we're lying about him and everybody else. It all has to. Everything revolves. Anything that's been messed up in our community in the last, I would say, year. You're looking at the reason right here. It's that snake. And now he's bowing out. Bye bye, sucker.
Wow.
What
God
was the
bless.
website again? I'll just put it in chat. The
Can you hear the thunder?
dash
it's
final
the dash final dash
That's
experiment.
picking up to
button.
my mic?
experiment.
Okay. No, that's about the gist of that. I don't say, he doesn't say anything else to me in the thing. So I'm going to go over. We'll pull up the stream where I call him. And I want to show that he actually has all my information, my contact, and everything. He can't get a hold of me ever. Hey Ken, how you doing? Mr. Roppin, we got another Australian in the audience here. Yeah, do you know Campbell, Ken? Yeah, he's from Melbourne.
No, but Roger, it's like you're
Yeah.
so easy to get a hold of.
Mm-hmm. I'm on YouTube all day.
Yeah.
If you want to really get a hold of me, go on my streams. And I invited him to come over to the next one, but he's not coming. He wants to send over McToon or Craig or one of the two. And I know how to deal with those suckers. They're not going to come over. I know their arguments inside and out.
Well, I wouldn't recommend talking to them anyway.
Yeah, I'm doing an open debate. I'm going to do a $25 donation for everyone that shows up to debate. So I'm donating to up until 8 people. I'm going to cut it off there. I'm donating to the flood relief or the hurricane relief from last year. This is the wrong one. Oh, crap, where did it go? We already played that first bit. I want to cover all of that. So where he lied about. Where's my yin and yang at? Now here we are. Now I made sure PJ was there when I did this. I did this stream. I was doing a short spread with Lev, and then I was going to call Duppy because he threw it out there that he'd take any flat earthers to the final experiment with them. This is right after the debacle with the church and everything, and he never really scheduled me to come in and do any kind of presentation at all. They never got back to me on that neither. It's just one lie after the next. The audio is really kind of bad because this is bright and early here. It's like 7 a.m. in the morning. I just got out of bed, and I was going to catch him before I went to work that morning. So, and PJ was doing his streaming that morning too. So, and right before he did, he hopped over and he listened to this phone call. We went over and did a stream with him later. Here he goes.
Gotcha. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I get messages.
Okay. I'll have to go back a little bit more because it's just right at the beginning of the call.
Yeah. So you want to go?
Dude, I've been sending you messages over your channel several times over, and I've never got a reply back. So, yeah, I've been telling you.
Okay. Sorry. I try to respond to everything. Did you send me emails or?
No, just over your at your YouTube site. I just go on and send a message telling you this is Roger Ledwell. This guy came to your church and want to talk to you. Stuff like that.
Gotcha. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I get messages all over the place. Sometimes I can't keep track of them. But yeah, if you think you could raise the money, they'd be great to have you.
And if it doesn't work out as us going, I'm going to donate the money to all the for hurricane relief and the homeless down in Florida and Carolinas. That's where my family are from. So I think I could arrange this. Yeah. I don't want the.
Okay. Yeah, I think it all sounds great.
Okay. You guys. If you want me to give you my phone number and stuff, any other information you need?
Yeah. 1 second. What's your phone number?
It's 928 600 6114.
Are you the guy that actually came to our church?
Yes, I did. I came to you with your Sunday school service before you guys started, and I met you. You sent me emails. You remember?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I thought I tried to text you, but maybe it didn't come through.
No, I didn't get it.
Okay, great.
Okay, you're down with us? All right. Well, can you call me and give me all the information that I need, or email me? And my email is Cooper Ledwell. It's one word: COOPERLEDWELL @gmail.com.
Sure.
All right. Well, I appreciate that. I was tempted to go down and talk to you at your church, but I thought that would be kind of a rude thing to do.
Oh, it's all good. Whatever you
Just say that I don't just surprise people at their churches without coming uninvited. Sorry.
No, yeah. So that's kind of the whole point. He just lied his tush off.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I gave him my phone number
you
and my
came
email address.
unannounced. No, you didn't. You were
No.
literally invited.
And I told me what time to be there.
It was
Scott,
planned.
his handler or whatever, his secretary.
Oh,
He's
man.
probably got one of
Will.
those with how much he
Oh,
lies.
goodness.
Dude, this
Sorry,
guy,
Scott.
he does. I got the emails here. I can show them to you, but I'd rather not, expose Duffy's email address to everybody. But that's his church email address, and they sent me emails, and I have all like 6 of them saved.
I was thinking about prank calling you earlier when you sent the link, but I decided not to.
Dude, my number's out there now. It's been.
I was gonna be like, "Hey, is your fridge running?" But I didn't do it.
That's funny. Hilarious, dude. Hilarious. Wow. Jeez. Is there anything else in that little so-called conversation you had that he lied about?
I did look back. I guess it was implied he was talking about flat earthers, but I guess he didn't flat out say it. He did say Stephen Alonzo is the most honest flat earther, which is obviously a scam. But he also said, well, not the. How did he word it? He said the Globers, some Globers told him that Stephen Alonzo was the best debater, not flat earthers. Even though in the video we dropped the check off, it was basically implied that flat earthers thought that he did a good job, which obviously nobody did.
No.
So he kind of misconstrued that a little bit. I wouldn't say it's a lie, but it's a little deceptive, his wording there.
You remember Flat said that he's been calling out Alonzo since he came out. He came out. He said present himself as to be a pilot. A couple of things.
Yeah.
That dude's multi-faced, just like Duffy is.
Well, no,
Hey,
he's the
Larry.
most honest flat earther. Obviously,
Oh,
that's what
yeah.
Duffy says.
And I haven't heard any of these people tell the truth once, dude. I'm going to be honest with you. Even Craig McNair and McToon both owe me experiments. They said they promised, they swore they were going to do them live when they got a chance and present them for me. And they haven't done it yet to prove gravity and several other claims they made about their when I went on their show and debated them over it. They never have put it out there. They never follow through with anything they promised. And I have clips of them back when they first got involved in the arena making complete idiots of themselves. They have no idea what they're talking about. They're reading out of handbooks or something. I don't know where they're getting their arguments from. And now they're making money off of it on YouTube. So they're going to lie and lie and keep lying and lying and lying and lying and lying and not prove anything. The debate was over in 2016, man. And here we are still having the final debate with a bunch of idiots who don't know what they're talking about. And I mean, Duffy literally just said over and over again, I heard him, I'm not a scientist. I don't know anything about navigation. I don't know anything about any of these topics, but I'm an expert on them. He's out here presenting this stuff like he knows what he's talking about. He has no idea what the globe claims to make its model work, and it fails on several different levels. But that's enough of Duffy for the day. Thank God he was here, and he graced the FE community with his presence. It made everything so much better.
Well, I will give him that small amount of credit where it's like he did kind of out the shills.
He did, for that matter. And we know that Jaron and Austin were both sitting on the fence, and they've been consecutively, both have been lying about half the stuff they talk about. And we've caught them in it many a times. So to trust them, to even give them credibility in this arena, no, I'm not going to. Now, Jaron started off going after NASA and debunking their crap. He did it forever. And I was actually proud of him.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
oh,
he
go
was
ahead.
a good faker at some points, but he was also a bad faker at times too. I mean, there was a lot of people saying, yep, Jaron's going to flip-flop. He's going to go to Antarctica and he's going to be a Glober, and he's going to bring all of his flat earth audience with him, and then everybody who follows him is going to be a Glober now. And I think that was the whole plan from the get-go. Gather as many flat earthers as we can and then do a social psyop so that we can convert them all back to the fucking globe. And that's exactly what happened.
Can I answer
Pardon
Christian
my
out here?
language.
Christians saying, why didn't I? That wasn't a debate, dude. If you know anything about debates, that was not a debate. Do you agree with me? Everybody here on the panel, was that a debate? The final debate?
Not a debate, bro. Not a debate.
No.
It was the final gaslight. That's really what it was.
I would not have been able to make any points at all on my side in that debate, and he made it that way to start with. I don't know who
Well,
this
it's
Christian
like
guy
Will
is.
has actually admitted he doesn't know how to scientifically debate.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have a
If he
clue.
doesn't know how, then what kind of debate are you talking about?
Well, that's more like you got to listen to me, and we're going to go on a topic, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to show you, and that's it. That's pretty much what it was. It was a stranglehold. There was no way to get through.
And now that we've caught his ass again, red-handed lying, like, oh, Roger just showed up unannounced in my church, even though it was pre-planned, where Roger was invited.
Yeah. Well, actually, PJ's covering what we're doing right
did a
now.
180.
Yeah, he did. There's more to it than that. I'll explain when I'm going to go over to PJ's right fast. He's here to get rid of what he calls Christianity in its regular form. I think personally, I'm gonna go to PJ's channel right quick. He's covering your stream, Jaden.
Oh, he is perfect. Nice.
That's what he did. A little TFB dead thing. I guess background music. That is the stock, Premiere music you get on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's taking me straight to that. Let's see. Jaden Talks with Will Duffy. That's what it's called. Here we go.
Woohoo!
Yay, Jaden, you're becoming a popular dude.
Dude, it's apparently, man. I was surprised, honestly.
Well, you're jumping in feet first,
Yeah, I mean, I've been in the flat earth community forever. I just thought, man, there's no point in posting. I'm never going to get any views. I'm always going to be shadow banned. And then eventually I was like, you know what? It's not about the views. Even if nobody sees it, it's about the truth at the end of the day.
Yeah. And we're making a record of this stuff. I've got tons of stuff that where Globies have lied, like clips upon clips. So they have to. Everybody dance.
Kind of hard. You know you could skip through the intro music, right?
Yeah. See where it starts at. We're right here.
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I'll get down with it, man. It's it's not the worst
beat,
music.
It's AI generated music, man. That's not music. Ask Scott, he'll tell you he's a musician. Scott, is AI real music, sir?
Nah.
I should go in
And I've posted
Hey, guys,
a couple AI
I'm
songs,
welcome.
and even I know.
Literally. This,
Crap, I went too far. What did I do? Come on, back. I did not mean to do that, guys. I'm trying to get the screen smaller. You got to like us and share. There's people in the chat. Everybody over here is over there.
yeah. Everybody go check out PJ's channel.
Yeah, you're over there now, Juno. I see you. And Basil. And you. Look at there. You're there.
I was in there, yeah.
Did I miss that? Because I was busy cooking dinner.
Yeah, I'm cheating on the stream, dude. I'm watching his premiere at the same time.
Oh, nice. People do that all the time, dude. I got people with 3 phones and 1 computer on. And
Dude, we were doing that during the boxing match, that was before the boxing match when the debate was getting to a wrap up.
Yeah,
I was listening to PJ and the debate at the same time.
well, I was over here doing laundry, and you guys were doing whatever. Oh no, I was actually typing in the debate, wasn't I? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
It's been a bit. Yeah, I was still on the stream though.
hey guys, and welcome.
Welcome.
Just literally finished the boxing.
PJ, sorry for
But,
covering the stream without
just
permission.
got a
Sure,
minute
don't
to
copyright
speak
strike
to
me,
you
whatever
because
you
of the
do.
farewell Duffy thing, because Jaden went on there, Roger went on there, and Cubby went on there. Bless you guys for going on there.
I hope he covers Cubby. I think he did a good job. Maybe we could cover that if you want to.
Nah, fair play to you guys, man.
Yeah, we
This
could.
is represented.
I think he did fine.
And you
I didn't get to see that part.
said what you needed to say. You know what I mean?
It's around somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
We all know Will Duffy's a liar. We all
I
know
just don't
what
want
he
to go
did,
through the whole thing
you
and
know.
pick through it.
And
Oh,
tonight
man.
Yeah,
is
you
just
should
another
be able to
clip,
like,
you
you know how when you
But anyway,
hover the mouse
to
over, it
start
shows you a
off
little
with,
preview of the clip.
I want
Gotcha.
to start off
Should be
with
able to
just a
just see his
quick
face
image.
in
I'm
there
just gonna
somewhere.
finish
He had
it
his
on it,
camera on,
but
so
here
you'll
it
see
is.
it.
What did you post in the back again?
That
And
was just a
today
short
it's
of
just
Will
a-
Duffy condoning lying.
what you
Okay,
call it?
we'll do that next.
What do you call it?
Yeah, it's a
Well,
good short, and
it's a
it's
screen-
the summary, you
screen
know.
snip that I took.
Got it.
While I was live do Boxing Night in Rumble, so was Drunk the Monk. Same on his thumbnail, flat side there, Keith. Why can't I quit you? And with the A mark, flat earth sort of thing.
Did Keith lie?
And the title
Oh,
of the stream
man.
is Did Keith?
It's his own
Lie
channel. If he wants to post
again?
flat Earth content, leave him alone.
He didn't.
No,
And I
he,
did
he just
want
he,
Keith.
he really just he doesn't want to cover flat Earth content as much, and he wants to stay out of the community because it's become toxic. That was the last.
Yeah,
thing.
and that's what he said. He didn't say, I'm never going to post a flat Earth video again.
Well, they think that Christians aren't flat Earthers for some reason. I don't get it.
Yeah, something weird.
Yeah, well, if people would actually read their Bible, they would actually understand why Christians are flat Earthers. But a
Yeah,
lot of,
I mean, I had a whole debate about it last night. It was 2 hours long.
yeah, I was starting to look at that. I started to watch it. I'll finish it up today.
Yeah, it was a good debate, man. I'd like to invite him on, maybe to your channel or maybe back onto mine, because I didn't really cover like too many verses. There's still like hundreds of verses I skipped over.
Oh man, there's so many more. You probably
Yeah,
you'll
I
get
mean-
it all day long. And what you got to do is you got to get into the actual Hebrew and the meanings of the words.
Yeah,
they
I was a
meant.
little upset because I remember I don't want to call him a Jew, but I forget the guy's name. He's the Jewish guy that comes on Flats' stream a lot.
You're talking about Sam.
And he was talking about the dome of the dome or something like that, and it's translated from Hebrew as like the sky of the sky or the dome of the dome. But I don't know anything about that, so I couldn't really bring that up because I don't know which verse that's referring to in the Hebrew.
Well, no, it's like there's the sky, which is air, and then there's the firmament.
Right.
What you're talking about
It's pretty. It's that simple.
Sam is translating a lot of the oral translations out of Talmud.
Oh,
And that's
I
where
didn't
they
know
get a
that.
lot, they get a lot of their Hebrew context from that. It's the Jerusalem Talmud, so it's
Yeah, I
not the
didn't know he
Babylon.
was reading from the Talmud there. Interesting.
Well, no, it was just where he gets his translations from.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, it's like those translations aren't really biblically based.
No,
Not
they're
really.
not raw Hebrew, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what else that he's going to badmouth us about. You ever been to the Drunk Debunk show yet?
Well, that guy doesn't
I've
know
seen
how
him.
to debate either.
I don't go there because they're degenerates, but
Like he'll just laugh and cackle.
I mean,
Yeah,
I guess I can't speak too much. I'm drinking right now, but I don't do this very often, so.
Well, I had beer brats earlier. I had a 32 ounce of Modelo, and I drank half of it, and I cooked with the other half.
Yeah, that's nice, man.
All right, here, let's play this. That takes a
Mhm.
lot more than that. Remember, strong drink is raging, and wine is a mocker. Who said
So what's
that?
beer then? What's beer then?
I have no idea.
I guess it's just good. I don't know.
It's a sour.
Well, I mean, it's like it's important not to let it rule you or rule your life.
100%, yeah. That's
And
what
you can
PJ
have
was saying the
some.
other day. I think
Even
yesterday he was
Jesus
saying that.
drank wine,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it didn't rule his life, did it?
No, and everybody in the
No,
old
he
world
wasn't an alcoholic.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, Jeff, he's not just a moron, he's an idiot. But he thinks he does satire well. He's acting. He's not really, he doesn't care about any of this stuff. He thinks he's going to come make fool of some backwoods dumbasses who don't understand science.
And no, that's the whole point. Like he's exposing himself as a fool.
Yep. Well, I heard this old expression, fools deal in broken grams. In other words, they don't know how to weigh the situation. They don't understand things. They lack understanding. That's the way I took it.
It's that other thing.
Well, it's
Like,
unfortunate for
because
him
you're
and his
talking
audience.
about liars, they're going to turn around
Yep.
and go, you're a hypocrite and all that, and a liar and all that stuff. Well, he's not a liar. I specifically remember him saying, I am classing myself as out of the flat earth community, and I will talk about flat earth less, a lot less. I am concentrating in scripture. If biblical cosmology comes up, I will talk about it, which flat earth is biblical cosmology. And if you're saying he's talking about flat earth and you can't just stop talking about it, that wasn't his topic. His topic was saying it was the farewell to TFE thing. Not talking specifically on flat earth, talking about the handing over of the check, stuff like that. Talking about what he did.
Yeah, I mean that's a good point. I was in the stream. He didn't bring up a single flat Earth point. He wasn't there trying to push the flat Earth. He wasn't like, "Oh yeah, let's look at the map, guys. Look at this curve. There is none." Like there was no flat Earth proofs brought up at all. It was literally just watching Will Duffy the whole time.
Weird, huh?
It wasn't even a flat Earth stream. It was a Will Duffy stream, if anything.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
The focus was not on flat earth. But even if it was, it doesn't matter. Who wasn't going to do a video about TFE going? Is it the actual finality this time? Is it final? You know, no wonder people's going to do streams on it. But that's flat saying goodbye, good riddance.
Bye con Dios.
You know? But I did say to him at the start of streams, I go, put your lie on everything. You know, he knows that. But I just thought I'd bring it up. It just shows the obsession of drunk debunking people like him, just for the sake of making a stream out of it. You know, so I don't want to spend too much time on that. I just think he's an ass. You know, I knew it was going to happen. It was inevitable. You know, it's inevitable. Anyway, bless you, Keith, man. You know what I mean? We know exactly what you said. Didn't say he would never, ever talk flat earth again. He said he's going to focus on something else. He doesn't want to be part of the community. And when biblical cosmology comes up, he will talk about it now and again, especially scripturally. That's what he said. He never said he never talk about it again. And again,
do you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Focus
That's some serious thunder going on.
Anyway,
Holy cow.
Enough of that.
Jeez.
Move that crap.
Crazy storm.
So the next thing I want to do is just react to this about 7 minutes worth. Jaden clipped it out when he went on and spoke to Duffy. Just want to react
There
to
you go.
because I didn't get to see it all. I went
Woohoo,
over to
I
it
get my
live,
5
I
minutes
missed
of
the first part
airtime.
of
Let's
it, so I'm
go.
gonna react to it.
You're a superstar now, Jaden.
Get that up.
Woohoo.
So,
You're a YouTube celebrity.
and everybody,
I feel like it. I got Brenda in the
subscribe to
comments and everything.
NWO Slayer.
Nice.
Jaden.
You know you're
Big
doing it
channel,
right when
great
Brenda's
guy.
hating on you.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong one. Sorry. Watch the time today. Right, here we go. It's a little quiet, but you get the gist.
James.
Hello, Will. How you doing?
Oh, he called you James. I didn't realize he called you James. Mind you,
Yeah, I put a
Start.
fake name. I used James as my name. Sorry if you can hear the thunder in the background.
2 minutes in. or
Oh, that's
so.
all right.
James.
James,
Jaden,
how's
by
it
the
going,
way.
James?
Jaden.
Yeah, that's my fake
Oh.
name. I like to go by James if I don't want
Okay,
people to
okay.
call
No,
me
no
by my
problem.
real name.
No matter.
I
No
got you.
matter. Don't worry. I just had a thought.
Yeah, I don't want my
Jaden
name in
don't
Duffy's
want
mouth,
it.
you know?
I got you.
I just realized.
Good, and you?
I'm doing all right. I just have a couple questions for you here.
Yes.
I guess to start off with, I think Roger didn't really get to ask the question because of the children in the background. Bless him. Why is it that you didn't post Roger's GoFundMe on your page like you promised you would? Because you told Roger you were gonna help him get to Antarctica. You were gonna promote his GoFundMe.
He did say. I was there at the phone call. He did say that, Roger, if you can get the money, I will help promote it. He did say that. Or if he didn't say that directly, he certainly implied it.
Well, he
certainly
did say it
implied
directly in
that's
the
for sure.
email later. He asked me for my
But I think he
GoFundMe.
did flat out say
No.
it.
Never did.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I can put it in the TFE
I
channel.
don't remember all the details, but I tried to communicate with him, and he ended up showing up to my church unannounced. And I tried.
You tried communicating with him. So how come when he came to your church unannounced, as you say, You said
When
to
he
them,
said
"Look,
this, if you could
look,
pause
I
it just
haven't got your
quickly.
email."
Yeah.
When he said this, I thought he was talking about when you pulled up and the church was under renovation and nobody was there. I thought that's what he was talking about.
I was just
He was
going to show
talking
up to
about
the
something
service.
else.
Yeah, he is talking about, and that was not an unannounced visit at all.
Yeah, so when I say, oh yeah, I think I remember that, I'm referring to when you said you pulled up and the church was under renovation.
Yeah,
I didn't know what he was talking about here.
What I did when I found out who he was and saw him on Autodidactic, and he invited me over, I found out when they had church services, and on their website it says Thursday at 8 a.m. p.m. Sorry, they have a Bible study or a
Holy
service.
shit, dude! I'm fucking terrified. Sorry,
here.
this storm is crazy. The lightning struck and my computer just like, I thought the
Nice.
power went out. It flickered for a second. That was wow.
Well, the surge from the lightning strike actually is just pulling up all the current with it. So that's what happened. By the way, lightning goes up for the most part.
It goes up. Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, what you're witnessing, what's happening is it looks like it's going down, but before it goes down, the polarity within the Atmos, I'm going to call it that, actually shifts upwards. It creates a current going up, and then the lightning goes down through it. So what's happening, it pulls the current up and it brings it back down. So it actually goes up and down. You just can't see the up part. You can feel it. It'll make your hair stand up, dude. It'll pull everything up first, and then boom. That's what happens.
Yeah,
Strange.
people feel their hair stand and then they get struck. Yeah, I've heard that before.
Yeah, that's because it's pulling all the electric current up, straight up, fast. But you
Right.
can't even see it. Yeah, and then you see the discharge when it actually
Yeah,
hits.
Florida's weird, man. It's barely raining at all, but there's like massive strikes of lightning, but very little rain. It's a weird phenomenon.
Yeah,
It's more of a lightning storm than a rainstorm.
you had tons of those when I was growing up. That would scare the living shit out of you.
Yeah, for
I
real.
lived out on a farm in South Carolina, and we had a 2,000 acre farm down when I was a teenager out there. And I would actually go out in the woods and hunt, fish, all that kind of stuff. I learned how to mend fences and take care of a farm, chop wood. That's what I did as a teenager. Out in the woods in South Carolina, it was fun.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah. I learned how to map there too. I used compasses and I made my own maps out in the woods. I would actually take landmarks and I would use a northern point, and I would go from there and map the section out, and then I would draw a map up based on it.
Oh, so you're a glober then? No, I'm just kidding. That's what they would say though. You tell that to Will Duffy, he's like, "How do you have a map without a globe?" You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, how do you think people found their way around before? And they didn't. This is how they did it originally.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we haven't found the globe yet. We're still looking.
Or was it? Oh no, sorry. It was look. I did respond to your emails. That's what it was. But Roger never got no emails from him. Sorry, I got it backwards then. Yeah, Roger didn't get any emails from him. But the first thing he did when Roger got to his church, it's like, no, well, look, I did send you emails. You know,
Yep. Just like that.
you could just send them that second when he seen them. But yeah, no, Roger never received it. Sorry, I think I got it backwards then. It started.
Yeah, but he did give me a time to
I know
come
he's
to a
got
church.
individuals who got to talk crap anyway.
The
Tried to
Sunday I
tell
went.
him. I actually said he could come and present at our church, but I just needed to get it on the.
You did say you could come and present, but then you tried to bundle him off into a little Sunday school room and said, come back at a different date.
schedule
he
and
did.
tell people.
You told him what to speak about. You know what I mean? You didn't ask him, you told him.
And then he just doesn't respond and shows up at the church unannounced. So,
No.
BJ's got it. Yeah.
You didn't tell him he could present anything till he got there. You told him when he got to the church. Instead of you talking, no,
But
you can
I want
present
to correct
something, but
BJ
come back
here.
at a later
He
date.
did say he wanted me to present at his church over on Autodidactic. I think PJ missed that part. So would you like to come present at my church? Because I told him about Flatsoy.
Yeah.
He did
yeah.
that previous, but we were going to set that up after I met him at his church, and he emailed me. was, and he never responded to his email, but his guy Scott didn't get back to me and tell me anything else about doing a presentation. He just told me to come there at 9:00 and we would talk about it. And we did. We talked about it. And he said that he'd have Scott email me with the time and date, and he never got back to me. That's why I called him. I got tired of waiting, and the TFB thing is cranking up too. So and they did a golden ticket thing, and that was after I talked to him. This pre the golden ticket thing, I was like, dude, I'll go with you. You're offering to pay for 24 flat earthers or 12 flat earthers, 12 globals to go down and witness the phenomenon in the South. And we were saying there isn't a midnight sun. They're saying there is one, or a 24-hour sun. Sorry. And I offered to go. And I said, I'll raise the money. I'll start a GoFundMe. I even set up a GoFundMe before that, posted it on my channel, said I'm going to go with them. And then I brought it up to him on that phone call, and he said that it'd be all right for me to go if I could raise the money. And he says, in the email, he says, well, send me your GoFundMe. The first email I got from him after that fact, from this guy, Scott, which is his guy. And I sent him my GoFundMe information. He said, he got back to me like 3 days later saying, that's not what I want to hear in the GoFundMe. It makes us look bad. Could you reword the GoFundMe? I reworded the GoFundMe, sent him the new one, never heard back from him from that. That was the last communication I got from him. And we just figured that he wasn't going to promote my GoFundMe or he's going to take me, and he was on board doing this golden ticket thing and had everybody he was going to take with him already. So we pre-assumed that they already had this stuff planned out in advance. So, yeah.
Before that, it was talking about presenting something on a channel, not at the church. So you never told him until he got there, as far as I remember. Roger, remind me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I am.
You are a little bit here and there.
Yeah,
I'll
he's
let you know.
very
He
hard
talks
to-
about that.
He's very hard to communicate with.
He's not very hard to communicate with. Vicky communicates with
I think
him
if
every
anything,
day.
Duffy's hard to
Vicky will
communicate
text him
with.
every
You were
day,
trying to communicate
and
with him, and
within
he was the
5
one not
minutes, he
replying.
texts back. If he's
Yeah,
And
in other words,
he's deflecting and saying, no. I replied, it was Roger's fault. When actuality, it's his fault. He's deflecting the whole time.
Yeah.
He's blaming it on you, even though you reached out to him as the best you could, and he didn't reply.
I even called him, dude, at his church. But he don't talk to me. They didn't want anything to do with me because I told them who I was with, and Will Duffy came to Flatsoid and got confronted with a debate, and he couldn't fight him. So he didn't want anything to do with it because we're flat earthers, and we're flat earthers for a reason, because we actually have learned things about the earth that they don't tell you about. That's the fact.
And he takes back when he gets up because it's different time zones. They're both on an iPhone thing. Got hold of each other easy. I'm on Messenger with him. I've got his phone number. I've got his email. It's not hard to get hold of Roger at all.
Ta-da.
In fact, Roger phones you out of the blue and stuff like that. And Messenger, he kind of gets hold of you. So I know Roger follows up and stuff like that. Because sometimes Roger, do you know what I mean? He, out of the blue, he'll be phoning. It's not hard to get hold of Roger at all. He's full of crap.
Right.
And
Well,
he said,
I guess that leads into another question. I guess, is there any time frame for this documentary? And if you are releasing the documentary, is it really the last of
Good question.
TFV and Will Duffy? Are you going to come out with a video on the channel in the future about the documentary?
But I've already got that answer earlier on from Can't Fix Stupid.
Stupid, yeah.
I will actually literally. Can't Fix Stupid. Where is he?
We
There
can't
he is.
fix
I'll actually
stupid.
read it.
But yet stupid
I'm not
stares
going
me
to
in the
fix
face
the
right now.
No, I can't present it in the screen because then I'll be showing up.
We can't fix Duffy.
But this will be fine. It'll be
Oh,
all
God,
right. We're
man.
reading this out. Yeah. So literally, this is what he said. The document is going to be about 90 minutes long. He would expect, as in Duffy, he would like it to be a 4-part series, but undecided. Expected to be around the end of the year. At present, someone else is doing something.
Now I want to say something right quick.
TFE. It says flat.
What I'm going to do with the documentary or the mockumentary when it comes out is I'm going to compare it to the actual raw stock footage from McKeegan, Duffy, all of the above, and we're going to do a side-by-side comparison with the actual documentary and see how they doctored it up even more than they already have. It's going to make it look silly to show you how they can make something look real out of something that's been manufactured.
Well, it's funny because Steven Alonzo, obviously he's a grifter, so whatever he says doesn't matter. But he came out right around TFE and he made his own little documentary with their footage, and it's like an hour long. So if he made a documentary within a month of them finishing their expedition, why is it taking them almost a year to do the exact same thing he already did? Because they're trying to doctor the footage and possibly add some edits. Like, the filming is done. There's no more filming. Like, the amount of time it's taken them to release this documentary, they could have literally filmed an entire Hollywood film on a studio set, and they still wouldn't have taken this long.
Yeah. They're making a really good documentary out of a piecemeal forgery of something that didn't quite happen that way. You know what I'm saying? They're having to take that much time to make it look good, make it believable. Let's put it
They're
that
like,
way.
uh-oh, this
Well,
one doesn't
yeah,
look
there's
so...
only one real reason that they're doing it that way is because they're lying their asses off.
Yeah, I think they made an announcement. Like, I think was it 6 weeks after April or something that the documentary would be released. And what year is it now? I mean, what month is it? It's been a long time.
It's been too long. I mean, Will Duffy's leaving TFE and the documentary hasn't even come out.
Yeah, I wonder why he's leaving.
Yeah, because he's tired of backing up his lies. He can't back it up forever.
Yeah, you can't buy a lie, but you can produce a Hollywood production with a Hollywood producer and make it look like it's real. So,
and that's what they did.
Amen.
Will be nervous to participate in, but he won't say who that is. And a shout out to Chad, as in Chad Cubby Bear, for also giving Duffy a
Hold on a second.
when he was on the street. Shout out, Chad.
Luke, the reason I'm not giving it auction, he just flat out just lied about me and 3 or 4 people on Flash's channel for the most part, and everybody that was involved with it. I'm just pointing out his lies. Not really giving him oxygen, but his final farewell was today. No more him. Ding. Yeah. Hey, Justin, how you doing, man? You enjoying the show so far?
And no, Angela, this is alive.
Yeah. Anyways, enough. Do you think we've watched enough of this, or is there more in here, Jaden? Any more gems?
There might be a little bit in there. Obviously, PJ is going to pause it a little bit there, so
Of course he is.
which is fine. I mean, he's doing a video on it. I'm sure he has good points to make.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I mean, we pretty much covered it. I think if we could watch the part where he talks about Steven Alonzo being the most honest flat earther, I think that was just a whole gaslight in itself. That was, and he backed up his claim. I was like, how is he the most honest flat earther? He's literally a grifter. He sells flat earth fitness. That's totally dishonest. And he's like, well, he's willing to give me the benefit of the doubt and say that I can prove the globe. So he's honest because he's giving me leeway. No, dude, we don't have to give you leeway. Just because I don't give you leeway and let you gaslight me doesn't mean I'm being dishonest.
Well, I think the first clue there is that he's got a big TFE logo and he sells merch.
Yeah, flat earth fitness, baby. I don't know what the fuck that's got to do with flat earth, but apparently it does.
I don't know what the final
Pardon my
experiment.
language. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
I don't know what the final experiment has to do with flat Earth neither.
Yeah. So they're perfect fit. They're a great
There you
match.
go.
Steven Alonzo is basically one of the TFE guys now.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
I mean, he released the documentary before they did. It's a whole hour and 15 minutes long.
Yeah, I got to watch some of his stuff, man. It's got to be comedy.
Oh, it is. It's comedy, yeah.
No, let's play a little
I've
more.
been FE since
Could be that.
2015. I don't even know who that guy is.
Well,
No,
he's
they're-
pretty recent.
We did do a stream on Flatses, obviously, and I think I was there for it, but I just don't remember it.
We did a stream. I think you were there when I did a stream on it too, Roger. We talked about him the other night.
Yeah, we did. But I mean, previous to that, before he
yeah,
even
yeah.
did his flat Earth school thing. This is like when he first came out, supposedly. Flats covered his. Came out to be he was saying he was a pilot and stuff. I gotta go dig through Flats' streams and see which one it is. All right. No, you want to go on down and see where he talks about Alonzo? All right.
Shout out Roger.
Yeah,
Shout
yeah.
out
It's near
to
the
you.
end. It was the final
Bless you
question that I
guys.
asked
I
him.
did already do
All
that,
right.
didn't I? But anyway, let's listen to him.
Is this really the last of you if you're going to be releasing that at a later time?
Yeah, this is it. I mean, obviously, I could
That's what Michael Jackson said. This is it. And it was. This is it. But you're different from Michael.
do a quick video saying the documentary is out, but I'm not gonna do anything else.
Okay, all right. I'll accept that answer. So I guess another question I have is, the word on the street is, you're getting sued for several $1 million. So I'm just curious where you're getting this money to buy Teslas and why.
Yeah, but he didn't have a Tesla at the church that day, too.
And
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
also
I
leads
want
into
to
another question.
state that. I didn't see a Tesla in a parking lot anywhere. The only thing the most expensive car I saw was this Outback. It was fairly new. And I just assumed that was Will's because it was parked by the back door where he was. So I didn't see him get in or out of it, but obviously he has a Tesla for the last 8 years. I didn't know about. I just assumed he drove the Outback.
That's fine. I mean,
Yeah.
At least
I
you're
was-
being honest here, dude. Because if Will Duffy made a mistake like that, I swear he'd gaslight his way out of it. He would never admit that he might have been wrong.
Okay.
So I give you props for at least saying that, man.
Yeah, I'm honest when it comes to making mistakes. Yeah.
Yeah. Unlike Will Duffy, who's condones lying.
Why would you do that? I don't know.
Well, I guess the Bible says so. I don't know. If you misconstrue it like he does and say the firmament's on the ground, the Bible can say anything.
We're gonna watch his little sermon on it, aren't we?
Yeah, I got that short in the chat. Yeah. I mean, we could just skip to that if you want to. I mean, we pretty much covered all of it.
Okay. We'll do that. I'll yank it up.
It is by you know who, but he doesn't actually speak in the short, so it doesn't matter who uploaded it.
I got you. I'll see who did it. Oh, it's Jake. Never mind.
Yeah.
You know
I mean,
who-
he doesn't speak at all though. It's only Will Duffy. So
after what I heard about Jake today, I got to give him props. To be honest.
what
Besides
would you
the
hear
fact
about him?
that he's actually been up everybody's case that I thought he agreed with. There are people that like Awake Soul and a couple other people that think you live in a simulation crap, but he's been calling them out. He was calling Jaron out back about 2000.
I mean, I'll give him credit where it's due. He was one of the people that said when Jaron goes to see the 24-hour sun, he's gonna flip to the globe. He predicted that. And what do you know? It came to pass. So I'll give him credit where it's due. He did say Jaron's going to flip to the globe, and that's exactly what happened. He was calling Jaron a fake flat earther before he even went to Antarctica.
Yeah.
I'll give him credit.
Don't do what Brenda did. Brenda predicted and Bev predicted I'm not going to make it to Antarctica ever. So
Yeah, well, they don't even know their gender, so I don't know if I'll take their word for anything.
well, Bev knows his gender.
I'd
Bev-
soon. Oh well, yeah.
Bev was in there doing a thing with Duffy, but Bev is not being completely honest. He is what he calls himself a true glober. He doesn't subscribe to any models. He says go outside and you'll see the true globe. But when he came out originally, he was a flat earther, and they started making fun of him right away, and they went after him and his kid. Said he was an unfit father. So he hates flat Earth.
Yeah.
And he tried to debate against flat Earth. What he did was he became kind of he's a Logos guy. He believes in true geometry. This is his stick now, but he got made fun of by FED, and he got put in his place when he wouldn't concede that horizontal is flat. Horizontal's just a degree we go to. It's from the vertical. That's his mantra. And there's no such thing as a level surface anywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's a weird one. Of course, there's a level surface. What the hell does that mean? Nothing is level.
You're getting it. Yeah.
Like what? What? I don't. Even. Hey, D-Man, welcome, man. Your mic's.
Oh, sorry.
You got the air on or something. Dude.
Yeah.
Driving? D-Man?
Good to see you, man. But yeah, your mic's kind of staticky a little bit.
I don't know what happened. Hold on.
Yeah.
Sounds like an AC or
But
something.
it sounds like
he's
you
got
got a fan blasting.
You could do what I do. Every time I speak, I mute myself, and then when I want to speak, I just unmute every time.
Yeah. Well,
It's just a
D-Man-
habit. Even if there's no background noise, I just automatically mute myself every time I'm finished speaking.
That's good.
It's a good habit to have during debates.
Well,
Well, this isn't a debate, but
no, he's gonna drop back out. D-Man's got a jars of flies for Avatar. I was trying to point that out. Oh, here he comes back. That's right.
there he is. I'm sure it'll get fixed.
Why is it locked? Can you still hear me?
Oh, I
yeah,
can
we
hear
can-
you just fine. Yeah, I can hear you.
Get
Is
some
it just
background.
okay?
Just a little
It's
bit. of
better.
background. It is better.
You got a fan on or something, D-Man?
Yeah, probably picking it
Yeah,
up.
that's it. Yep.
Have you guys caught the crap show that was earlier? Did you, D-Man?
I did not.
No, why?
I didn't
You didn't.
either.
How's that? Is that a little better?
Yeah, that's
No, yeah, no, you're good, D-Man.
All right, good. Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize I had it up so high.
I wasn't planning on doing the stream till I saw Jalen do his interview with Duffy there, and he
I did not
lied.
see
it.
He lied
I'm
about
glad
me.
I inspired this, man. I'm so honored.
Well, Duffy lied in the first sentence 3 times, so like I had to cover it, man.
Yeah, I mean, he lied straight away. I saw you go on, and I was a little disappointed. I was like, man, the kids are so loud. You barely got to even ask a question.
Yeah.
So I wanted to go in and kind of ask the question for you because I'm convinced Will Duffy and all his minions are not going to show up to your debate on the first. I'll be honest with you. I don't think they're showing up. So I wanted to ask the question the last chance we had, you know?
Well, I invited him over. I got that out, and I forgot to ask the 3 questions like, where's gravity? What's your proof? And air pressure without containment. And then I wanted to ask him about. There was another question that we put to him for proofs. Oh yeah, where's the South Pole on the Mercator map?
Yeah, I'll read a couple if I could. I had a few questions I wanted to ask him, but I got a little I got cold feet because I didn't want him to say something I wasn't ready for. And one of the questions was why didn't the Starlink show any updates that day?
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Why was the weather report different than what it was claimed to be? Has anyone tracked your flight on flight radar? And why was there no 24-hour live stream? Why didn't you read any super chats? But I got cold feet, and I didn't want him to be like, "Oh, I got you. I'm gonna get a gotcha moment and make you look bad." So I didn't want to ask anything too crazy.
Well, I can tell you what actually happened. We were on live with Flats. Me and Saab were both in there, and I sent 3 super chats to Austin, and so did Saab sent 1 super chat. Yeah, and they didn't answer any of us back.
Wow, you might as well refund that, dude. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They were
Charge that
just-
back.
We
They
were
were supposed to
testing
make a
out.
phone call too, and they
Yeah,
never
that's
made
true.
it. And I somebody asked me why I thought that, and I said, well, because they weren't going to make the phone call, because if you did, you would have easily been to figure out where they're connecting from, and that was one of the things that I think that they kind of slipped on immediately, because then they realized, oh shit, if I make this phone call, that's trackable to find out
Yeah, but
exactly.
did
what-
you
Yeah.
hear? You should have heard Duffy's excuse for what happened with Steve. He said that he offered to do it 3 days after, but they were only there for another day because they had to leave for the weather. But he was going to do it the next day with them, and Steve turned him down for the next day. No, Steve had him with his pants down from the go
Yeah.
because he couldn't make that phone call because not just he could track him. The sun wasn't up there where he was
Yeah.
at the same time that it was up for Steve. They were
He's got
using
excuses for everything.
Yeah, there is. And so the whole point is they try to make Steve look bad after the fact. Like, oh, he didn't want to do it anyways. He just pulled out. He got tired of the lies when he didn't follow through with the phone call originally. He was out of like these people are lying to start with.
Could we play that clip that I sent really quick?
Yeah, I got it.
Just to get, because I think I saw this clip a long time ago, but I imagine a lot of people that we've all heard, Will Duffy condones lying, but it's better you hear it from his own mouth. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, there's no way to take this out of context. This is just what he said. I mean, if you take it for face value, it's pretty obvious what he's implying here. There's no way to misconstrue this. It's his own words.
I got a joke for D-Man and probably Derek. They're old enough. He's not just a client; he's also the president.
The Care Club for Men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
So please, I beg you, we have to stop claiming that the 10 Commandments prohibit lying. That's not true. The 10 Commandments prohibit bearing false witness against your neighbor. Okay. We finally get to my conclusion on the matter of lying and deception, and that is this. After carefully looking at both sides of the debate, and after taking a very deep dive into everything I could possibly find in Scripture regarding lying and deception, I have come to the conclusion that neither lying nor deception are inherently immoral. So please, I beg you, we have to stop claiming that the 10 Commandments prohibit lying. That's not true. The 10 Commandments prohibit bearing false witness against your neighbor. Okay. We finally get to my conclusion on the matter of lying and deception, and that is this. After carefully looking at both sides of the debate, and after taking a very deep dive into every...
I didn't realize I'd done around the loop yet. He just basically said the Bible says it's okay to lie after he did a deep dive into it. Just not bearing false witness.
All those people.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get worse. Look what he says at the end here.
Okay, you want to play it?
Yeah, play the whole thing. Yeah, play the whole thing.
It's like bearing false witness against your neighbor is lying, and he's acting like they're different.
Oh, just wait till he says it. He says, my conclusion is it's not morally... I forget what he said. We'll just have to hear him say it. Something about it's not morally wrong to lie. That's his conclusion.
He's been lying. He's been lying for a long time.
Oh, yes, he has.
So
he's bad. He's worse than a lawyer. Come on.
He makes money from it. He don't care. He can kill us.
I got a quote from Maynard. Liar, lawyer, mirror for you. What's the difference? Yeah, have you ever heard a song called, what's the name of it? Tool did the song. It's The Pot. You ever heard the song by Tool, The Pot? No?
No.
Anybody?
I don't think so, man. Maybe you'll have to end the stream with that or something, or play it eventually. I've never heard it.
Yeah, it's a Tool song, so it's going to take a long time to play. I'll just play it next.
Okay.
Thing I could possibly find in Scripture regarding lying and deception, I have come to the conclusion that neither lying nor deception are inherently immoral.
That's
So
it.
please, I
Lying
beg
and
you,
deception is not inherently
we
moral.
have to stop
Immoral.
claiming that the 10 Commandments prohibit lying. That's not true.
It's like, what part about all liars will have their place in the lake of fire did he miss?
Yeah, I mean, I think we could all pull up probably 2-3 verses apiece, and we could all come to a conclusion. Even if I only have my little 2 verses here, you have your little 2 verses in the New Testament. Roger's got his verses in the Old Testament. They all say the same thing. The truth never changes, and this guy is changing the truth. He's saying the truth is the lying is okay, and that's a lie in itself. He's lying about lying. It's crazy.
Okay, pay attention to how he worded it, though. The 10 Commandments don't prohibit lying. You know, he didn't add anything else to the book.
In his book.
Yeah,
he must have a new translation or something. I'm pretty sure I read that lying is in the 10 Commandments.
No,
Thou shalt not lie?
it actually does prohibit lying.
Well, he says, well, it doesn't say lying. It just says bearing false witness against your brother. Yeah, okay, Duffy.
about your brother.
Which is lying.
You know what they say? Unclear scripture is dictated by clear scripture. You can cross-reference the 10 Commandments and find other verses that talk about lying. It's not only the 10 Commandments that prohibit lying. It's all over the Bible. Christ said it. Revelation even talks about it. Old Testament, New Testament. It's all throughout the Bible. It's not just the 10 Commandments.
Here's what it says. It says the ninth of the 10 Commandments prohibits lying by stating, "You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor." Exodus 20:16.
Yeah.
It says, while originally focused on preventing perjury and false testimony in judicial settings, this commandment is now understood to apply to all forms of lying and dishonesty. The core principle is to promote truthfulness, protect justice, and uphold the integrity of God's law, as lying corrupts the heart and is considered a sin. There
Well,
you go.
don't tell that to
Amen.
Will Duffy. He might kick you
Well,
out of his church.
I mean, in his, yeah, well, I mean, in his church, he decides that that's okay. I don't know how the hell he makes money.
He steals it from dying elderly people and corporations that he skims off of for investments, and then he gets lawsuits and has to go pay them back, or he ends up going to jail.
Well, it's interesting because I asked him if his church was a 50C13, and I misspoke, and he said, "I've never heard of a 50C13."
Yeah, he's a.
And then I was like, "I'm sorry, I meant 501c3." And then he said, "No, I'm not. I'm not getting donations from my church." But he didn't specify whether his church is a 501c3 or not. So it could be, man. Could
tax
be.
exemption.
Yeah,
Could be, man. And it
Like-
seems like all the 501c3 churches are the watered down gospels that don't tell you the truth. It's the government churches. Any church tied to the government, don't go to that church.
Zionist churches.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I want to define Zionism for you right quick, especially in America.
Well,
Now-
supposedly what he's pushing is from the Talmud. Apparently, the Talmud says things like, it's okay to lie, but don't bear false witness against your neighbor. So maybe he is in on the Israel thing because he's quoting things from the Talmud, not even the Bible. That's more of a Talmudic teaching, if anything.
Yeah.
Or they essentially just lie their tushes off.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, the Jews are doing that, and I'm not condemning them or anything, but yeah, I mean, they are.
Hey, Derek,
Yeah.
you make me think of ZZ Top, dude. You ever heard "Take Me Downtown"?
DeGuelo is a great record.
Yeah, I know. He
Good
keeps
song.
saying
Yeah.
tush. I'm just looking for some tush.
DeGuelo and Lemonade are great.
Oh, don't go into lemonade. We were talking to allegedly Dave, and he drinks his own lemonade.
Oh,
It's health reasons,
God damn.
So does our flat Earth Dave. He does the same thing too.
Good luck to him.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was
yeah.
thinking. Yeah. I wonder what you have some Gatorade powder to it. Maybe it'll help it. I don't know.
Jesus.
No,
This
it's
world
like
we
the
live in.
reason your body expels it, not
Yes.
back in your system.
Yeah, Shannon's got a point. Check this out. This is what the 501c is. It's a way that Satan reach out to fund Planned Parenthood, man.
Yeah.
It
Well, the
really
tax
is.
exemption. They also got a tax exemption. If
Oh,
they're
yeah.
a 501(c) church, that means they don't have to pay taxes. So you can
You're
use
part
it
of
as a
the-
tax shelter.
All right, so the pot. I was talking about it. There's 3 lines in it where he talks about liars and lawyers. You like hard rock, or if you don't, I don't know. But I got one with lyrics. You can read it. It's kind of poetic when it comes to talking about lawyers and liars at the same time. I always thought so. The line stuck out in my mind when I was growing up listening to it. But have you ever heard Tool, Jaden?
Tool.
The band.
I don't
I've heard
think
too.
so. Maybe
Well, I
I'm
think
very
we
bad
all
with
heard it.
this. Somebody asked me, "Oh, have you heard this song?" And I say, "No, of course not." And then they play the song, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, of course
Oh,
I've
I've
heard that."
definitely heard that.
I just don't know like names or song titles,
Okay.
but as soon as I hear it, I'll recognize it.
Okay, now what would you rather watch one with CGI or AI generated or a regular printed lyrics?
No, regular, please.
Yeah, let's skip the AI.
Get enough AI now, don't you?
We got enough, dude. I even got it on my channel.
Oh yeah. They're not exactly Christian, but they do have some Christians in the group. Somebody else is coming. I bet you it's Scott. $10 on it. Yep. Bing.
Hey, Scott. There you go. Somebody pay up. Hey, does that count? Did you technically lose the? Oh, is he in here? I just can't see him. Okay.
I don't see. Hold on a second. He's not in yet.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
He's trying to
say,
get
I
in.
don't know. You might have lost the bet. He's not in here, man. I don't know.
He's trying to get in. He tried to come in, and he bounced out. He's probably on his phone.
Yeah, Restream tends to be a little weird with the phone sometimes.
He keeps
from what
trying
I've
to get
heard.
in, and I don't see him coming in. I'll click on him. Hey, Scott, try one more time, dude. I don't see him trying.
Well, it's like he does have connection issues where he is,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, he's in the hills. So,
Right.
if he comes in, he comes in. I'll hear him pop in.
I
Now,
guess the
watch the
satellites
lyrics.
aren't working for him.
No, satellites work for somebody. I don't know what they use for a lot of it, but I dealt in the satellite industry for like 4 or 5 years. I've worked in it, did installations for satellite dishes, worked on receivers, know exactly where we're aiming at, what we're aiming. We're aiming at the horizon for the most part. It's just a broadband signal on an LNB horn. It's just a high end it's a more powerful frequency. I think it's a higher frequency. I can't remember exactly which way it is, but it's just a transmission, and you can do it. They do it for most towers that you see, and I think they do relays through probably balloons, airplanes, all the rest of it, and even with ground-based radar stuff, they transmit the satellite signals like that. That's how it's mostly done. Weather balloons. I don't think there's satellites floating above us. I think he's back. Let's see. Scott, you trying to get in? Heard him beep again. He's having serious problems. Oh, let's play it. Watch the lyrics. You'll see what I'm saying.
Who are you to wave your finger? You must have been out your hair. I hold deep in muddy waters. You practically raised the dead. Rob the grave to snow the cradle and burn the evidence down. Soapbox house of calls and glass, so no one tossing your stones around. You must have been. You must have been
Check. 1, 2.
We got a guest of honor. Scott, how you doing, dude?
You must have been must have been so high.
You know what line I'm talking about? Liar, lawyer, mirror for you.
Well, what's the difference? Yeah.
Kangaroo done hung the juror with the innocent. Yeah. Back to it.
Oh yeah, mirror show me what's the difference.
It's 3 lines.
My black kettle. You're pissing over my black kettle.
Just don't drink it.
This is a cool. It's like a drum thing. The one that's like doom 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 doom.
These are the toms, the rotor toms.
No, not yet, not yet. After this part.
And it's here.
Oh, yeah, this is roto toms.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Jones.
It's like, you think it's over? Nope. Nope. Oh, he says it again, right? Yeah. Yeah, what's the difference?
Ladies and
And
gentlemen,
dude,
Tool.
Jaden, never heard of Tool? Jaden,
Never
you
heard
know Tool.
I didn't know that song. I'll tell you that much.
But you've heard of Tool, right? I mean,
It doesn't sound familiar. I'll be honest with you.
that's so crazy to me that somebody could not know who Tool was.
I guess it's
Well,
past my generation.
how much?
I mean, I'm not too young. I'm
radio did you
23.
Go through, Jaden.
Say that one more time, Derek.
How much of the radio era did you go through?
Not too much. I'll be honest.
You're right,
With you.
right. No,
Yeah,
because
that's why you
it'll be
haven't heard of it.
blasted on the radio a lot, but you're young.
Yeah, the mainstream rock radio, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
you'll
Yeah,
get-
I mean, most of the music I was exposed to, as far as that old back or that far back goes, is like my dad used to play a lot. We used to haul cars and AC units and all types of things. He used to be a truck driver, so he'd always be playing like some old school rock and things like that. But I never asked him the name of these songs. So like, there's a chance you'll be like, "Hey, do you know this?" And I'm like, "No." But then you play the song, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I've heard that before."
Okay. I'm gonna give you a Tool song you probably heard before if you actually heard any.
Okay.
Are you gonna place over
No, I'm gonna give him Schism.
Schism? Oh, he's never heard of Schism either.
Oh,
You sure?
There's
What
no
was-
way.
Roger, what was the one that they had on MTV with the animated video with the little claymation?
Well,
That was
sober for the first one. They
no,
did.
that was oh no, that was the one on the second album, or the third, technically, the third album. What was the one, Roger? The biggest hit on Anima. No, one of the biggest, the first hit on Anima.
Something again?
Oh, what the heck was it?
You're talking about Enema itself.
No. I don't think it was called It wasn't a self-titled track.
I've been
Well, they
geeking
had
on
the little
Caius.
claymation animals that they dissected in that video.
Hold on. Yeah, he's thinking of what the little. Oh well, there was claymation in Sober with the little arm was shaken. Remember in Sober?
Yeah, it was also it was like I'll show you what I got one myself.
Yeah, that
they
was
used
Sober.
They
That was their
got
first big hit.
first-
It was the big hit they had on MTV. They had the video.
The biggest hit they ever.
with the
Yeah.
little claymation stop animation
Well,
ones.
they
Yep.
used-
That was
I'll show you
Sober.
what I'll show you what they use. These things here. They use these little things for half of it. They use
Yeah.
claymation. They added it
Yeah,
to
claymation, so
it.
they stop them, then they're taking pictures of it. So it's like 6,000 frames of them taking a
it's like-
still shot. for all
Yeah,
the
these things
clips.
people use these for videos too. They'll do stop motion with them. Yeah, good
So
time.
Just Incredible wants everybody to say, "Yay, UCF, University of Central Florida."
Oh,
Hey man,
boy.
I live very close to there. That's about 20 minutes from me, man. I've been to some of their football games out there.
That's Gainesville, right? Or
Yeah.
Orlando?
Yeah, it's
Orlando.
in Orlando. Yeah. UCF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not in
UCF,
college,
yeah.
but if I was to go to one, I
It'd
would
be-
go to UCF.
Well, I'm a Georgia fan, so I wasn't having too much fun there, but it was a pretty good experience though.
You would
Wait,
go
was
to
Geor-
ASU?
They weren't
Come
playing
on.
Georgia, were they?
Nah, they weren't playing Georgia, but
Oh,
I
okay.
actually bet against them. I had a parlay against them, and of course, UCF won. I was pretty devastated.
Okay.
It was Oklahoma State, and at the time, Oklahoma State was like really actually not that bad. And then, of course, I bet on Oklahoma State, and I go to the game, and UCF wins, and I'm just like the one Oklahoma State fan in the stands, like shouting and crying.
You're a Sooner fan? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not a Sooner fan, but I'd soon rather bet on the Sooners than I would on UCF.
Okay. So I'm going to play this a little bit. Tell me if you've heard this before. Ready?
I hope I've heard it.
Jun.
No.
Oh no, that's not it.
I'm doing
I was
this.
gonna say that sounds familiar. I might have heard that one.
That's over.
That's Sober, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I had to have heard that one then.
Why can't we not be
Yeah,
sober?
That's the
I
song.
just want to start things over.
This
MTV had
bass line is famous. This one is.
MTV had an animated video that had these little figures in it that did a little story thing for the video.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
remember that quite a while ago.
You recognize this at all?
I'm gonna be honest. I have
This
no
wasn't on the radio that much,
It was
Roger.
on enough.
Not much.
Yeah, no.
It was, yeah. It's a good one. I love this song. I thought you lived in Daytona.
Yeah,
Just-
I mean, it's
I mean,
more
uh,
of a-
Jaden.
I'm kind of
between?
Yeah, I'm in Daytona.
Yeah.
But if I stay where I live, people are gonna be like, "Huh? Where's that?" You know,
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I
I know.
used to live in Kannapolis, North Carolina, but I just say
So I
Charlotte
don't get a strike. All right, guys.
because nobody knows where Kannapolis is. So instead of saying I live in Kannapolis, I would just say, "Oh yeah, I lived in Charlotte," even though I didn't technically live in Charlotte. But nobody knows
Yeah,
Kannapolis,
yeah.
so there's no
Okay.
point.
Jaden, I'm going to ask you, do you know where Mint Hill is?
Mint Hill that's in North Carolina, right?
Yeah, it is. It's near Kannapolis, actually. It's on the way to Kannapolis from Charlotte.
I had to have passed there.
What direction is that?
Ring a bell.
West? Is that west
No, it's east from
You know
Charlotte.
of
where
Charlotte? Oh,
Rockwell is?
east. Oh, okay.
You know Rockwell or China Grove? China Grove.
I know China Grove, yeah.
Yeah, I used to live like on the edge of China Grove and Rockwell, and then a little bit of Kannapolis, a little bit of Concord. Kind of moved around that area.
Concord and Kannapolis are like almost on top of each other.
They're, yeah, literally right next to each other. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Over by Concord. Okay, I got you. Yeah.
Right after you get past Concord, you get to Rockwell and China Grove and Salisbury and all that.
There's not much out there. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it, man. North Carolina is probably my favorite place next to Colorado. I think Colorado's number one, though. I'll be honest.
Oh, God. I'm living here now. I'm not going to agree with you. Anyways.
Well, I mean, Roger, its other parts are probably way better. You know?
I went to Colorado Springs to go see who was that had their little flat earth meetup out there? I can't remember. Lowry.
Oh,
yeah, Lowry and Tony.
Lowry,
Colonial. Yeah. Colorado Springs is beautiful, dude. It's a lovely trip out there, but you get into Denver, it's another story. And it's like, oh. Anyway,
Mile high.
yeah, mile high of trash is what it looks like now. Go into town. You'll see what I'm saying. If you're ever in Denver, go into town. You're like, I don't want to stay here.
Any giant city, or what do you call it? They're all kind of messy.
Yep.
everywhere.
Yeah. Even the smaller cities are garbage.
Yeah, I mean, just the bigger ones have gotten worse. You know,
I'm
because of
wasting
the
my time on this
size.
one.
They get uncontrollable, and then the places start getting rowdy. You know.
Dude, you know what I was thinking about, guys, was like, okay, so when the sun is in the south, right?
Okay.
Can you see like people that live, you know, like in the southern hemisphere, whatever you want to call it, flat, the hemisphere flat, right? Can you still see like the Southern Cross at night from like Australia or
Yeah, but
Chile?
it's the direction you're looking at. It makes it harder to see certain times of the year, but most times, most places in the southern continents, you can actually see the Southern Cross. Yes, but they claim it's inverted from what it is in the daytime. And I asked the question, how do you see the Southern Crooks in the daytime? And I've never gotten an answer back.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, shouldn't you not be able to see it? Like, because the sun would be blocking, you know, lighting it up so much, right? On a globe.
You can't see, but it's supposed to be in a different orientation during the daytime.
It says as it is not visible from most northern hemisphere locations. It says that the Southern Cross is a prominent constellation visible from Chile, appearing circumpolar and never setting below the horizon.
But I'm saying though, during the winter, like their summer, I'm saying, you know what I mean? When the sun is when the sun is constantly over their head down, like, you know what I'm saying? On a globe.
On a globe. Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. I'm saying.
Yeah. But they still can see it. That's the point. Good point and well made. And they don't really have a story for that I know of.
And what about the like Polaris wouldn't Polaris be blocked by the sun if you know what I'm saying, on a globe?
Yeah.
During the summer?
Yeah. You would be able to see it. Huh?
But it's not.
Hey,
that doesn't make sense.
I just learned
local,
something,
dude. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna end it there.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It has to be local if that's how it works. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just learned something too. It says the Southern Cross is culturally significant symbol to the Southern Hemisphere countries, including Chile, and is featured on their national flag.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I knew that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a good tidbit, though. Most people don't know that.
I didn't know it either.
And it's also in the Subaru logo. No, I'm just kidding. It's not in the Subaru logo.
It's a Subaru logo.
They have the Orion's belts in the Subaru logo.
The Subaru?
Yeah, the Subaru, the logo that's on it, that's I think it's the New Zealand flag or the Australian flag, and it's got the constellation in it somewhere.
It has stars on it. I'm not sure what it is, but it does have stars on it.
It's Orion's belt. That's what it is.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, on the car Subaru?
No, like the emblem, the logo.
The logo on the emblem. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Go look at next time you see a Subaru. Go look at it. You'll see it on there.
I drove one today.
You did?
Yeah, I drove one at work.
Did you see the logo on it?
No, but I noticed that it was a colossal hunk of crap. My boss was pointing to me. He was waving me over, and I knew that meant he was going to be putting me in a real junker. He was like, "Hey, can you go over and grab that Subaru sedan over
Was it
there?"
Legacy? Was it a Legacy?
Yeah, like Legacy. One window opened. It was dirty as hell. As soon as I started it up, every light come on, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is a beauty." He's like, "Before you stop, just bump it into neutral and let it roll." I said, "All right." He said, "And pump the brakes up before you put your foot on the brakes." And I was like, "Oh my god!"
So the master cylinder is going bad.
Yeah,
all the sensors are dying in the thing. And what else is wrong with it?
I had to drive it through the parking lot. It had exhaust leak too. I had to drive it through this huge mall-sized parking lot with 1,000 people around and creep it through the parking lot, get it up through the auction block today, and I get it out.
The brakes.
Yeah. Well, no, I was. What I was doing is I was just getting it to roll a little bit and just bumping it into neutral, and then as it was almost coming to a stop, I would just bump it into drive, and then I would just bump it out of neutral. Yeah, just bump my way through. Just barely ever use them. The only time I had to use them was when I come around. I go out the building and come around the back, and then it goes down a hill. So I just put it in one. So it's got no exhaust, and I'm rolling it down, down the so the guy got a little pissy with my boss and said, yeah, that guy with the Subaru is, and he said, it's barely got brakes. So I come back, he said, yeah, they got me on the radio today. He said, they got me on the radio. And I'm like, what's going on? He said, what did you do when you were coming down the hill? I said, I put it in one, got no brakes.
Put it
Just
in one.
So it was just battling and popping and God. I never.
Yeah, I used to drive a manual. I love doing that, dude.
I never noticed the symbol though. I'm gonna go look it up.
The first car I actually owned was a Opel Cadet station wagon. It was a 4-speed stick, and you
Opel?
learn how to. Yeah, Opel.
What was an Opel?
You remember the Opel?
It sounds familiar, but I can't remember. What is it?
They're made in I think Austria or Germany, and they were
something.
imported to the States by Buick.
Like a
They were brought over
Yugo?
here.
Like a
Yeah, you can say
Yugo, right?
What was it? A Manta? Was it a Manta?
No, I've had a Manta, but I had a Cadet station wagon. I've had a Manta, and I've had a GT.
They used to
I've had
take
all-
those. They used to take those Mantas and put 283 Chevys in those things.
Yeah, those are
And that
those
was
are
a
race
hot
cars.
little car to run around with a small block Chevy in it.
Yeah, you know what
That's
went out
pretty
on
sweet.
Vega originally? It was a fuel pump, and you know where the fuel pump is? It's in the gas can.
Yeah. That
God almighty.
Yeah, a lot of
carbureted and
Mess.
old
Yeah.
days. I drive
Yeah,
cars, so basically I drive 100 cars in a day and bring them out of a lot and bring them into a building where they're auctioned off all over the world.
What's that? Copart? Is that Copart?
Kind of, but it's a different place I'm not going to talk about. But
Oh, okay. Yeah,
It's,
me and my dad used to haul cars for Copart for a long
This is-
time there.
this is for dealers. It's dealer only.
Oh, it's a dealer's
all
auction
dealers.
type.
Yeah.
I get you.
It's to
Okay,
a car
I wanna-
dealership.
I'm going to toss Jaden the bone. The band Tool, they actually did a song, an album called The Undertow. And if you listen to the album, it's very biblical in context. They sing about the flood. And basically, you get a survivor or somebody trying to survive the flood, what he's going through.
Yeah, you have
Like
to send
the
that to me,
Great
man.
Flood. Yeah. So you go look up The Undertow, look up the song called The Flood. You'll
Okay.
get it in context. They're very, how would I put it, existential in a way, but they do wax biblical in their songs. So that's one thing that kind of attracted me to it. But they did have kind of Catholic upbringing with their first album, The Opiate. That if you ever look at the cover of it, it has a priest with 6 arms on it and like 7 demons.
Hey, Mr. Cheswick just put out a song 10 minutes ago. Maybe we could check that out.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Wasn't
it's
he
any
play-
good. It just popped up in my feed.
Wasn't
Put a
he
link
playing
in
a
the chat
song
for it
all
right here.
day? Didn't he say he was going to play a song in loop all day
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
about
did.
Duffy or
I
whatever?
think that's actually the
Bye bye
song.
Duffy. Bye bye Duffy. Bye bye Duffy.
Is that what it was? I didn't even listen to it.
Yeah.
I was in there for a couple
That's
hours
video.
Well
after you
done.
get tired of it. So
Yeah.
what do you? So Chad,
I mean, we don't have to check it out. I just noticed he just
I
uploaded it.
try to keep his songs like, but he deletes his stuff, and it gets pulled off your channel if you save it.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, he doesn't like people like keeping his work, is what it is.
I get
I
that.
love Mr. Cheswick, but he is fickle with it, dude. You know.
What do you mean? If you share it, like he takes it down or something?
Yeah, well, I've posted it on my channel. I've downloaded it to my. Some of them he won't let you download to, so. Yeah, he doesn't want people to take his music, is what it is.
Oh, yeah.
And people have stolen his music before.
He likes
Bye
control.
Bye.
He likes to be in control of his artwork. You know, it makes sense.
Hey, nothing
I
wrong with
get that. Yeah, nothing wrong with it.
Totally.
No, him and McToon got into it when he first came out here. McToon did. He actually took a clip from McToon's voice and added it to one of his songs, and McToon tried to copyright strike him for it.
Of course he did.
Yeah. It's basically Bye Bye Duffy demo number 1. He's reamped the song earlier. Let's check it out. You ready? Mr. Cheswick will let me play his stuff. He doesn't have a problem with that. He just doesn't want me to keep his music. You know, he wants to keep all of it for himself. And he actually makes good operas. He did like a 4-hour long opera about the TFE. It was pretty good.
got a harmonica in there.
Yes, please do
Sounds
have
like it sounds like Mr. Super.
mine. This is all peasant.
Yeah, I know.
Give the drum.
Cool drum beat.
Upon my screen came from out of nowhere, man, if you know what I mean. He flashed his cash and big fake smiles, Hulu's YouTube sheep to keep them locked inside their pens and all the world asleep.
This is Tesla driving itself. He's like, look at me.
Yeah, it's hard for me to hate on Tesla. I've driven so many of them. And they drive fucking amazing. I love them.
Said, I've got this cunning plan. I've defrauded some grandmas with a huge financial scam. I'll give you free
Regardless of the politics, I love how Tesla's driving.
what I say. This is my proposition to help blow fighters away.
You guys really shouldn't be promoting gambling. As a Christian, you really shouldn't be. You know what I mean?
You're not wrong.
Oh yeah, you guys heard Brenda say, "Oh, flat Earth is decimated." I was like, and then he was like, you know what decimated means, right? Like, what a freaking moron.
No, but flat Earth is alive.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Go to the Hard Rock Cafe in the casino in Tampa?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go crazy.
My band used to play there. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool
Yeah, I've
place.
been there a couple times. You got a good point though.
What I'm saying is promoting it to children is not
Yeah,
good.
100%, man.
Which is
I mean,
what they're
lost
doing
like
now. Have you noticed
$400,000
that?
gambling, dude, and I wish I was exaggerating when I say that. I got the receipts to prove it.
What the heck?
Where did you do
Jeez.
that? Better yet. Where did you lose $400,000 at? Oh,
You mean over like your whole
no.
lifetime, right?
Well, we're
I
getting
would
ready to
hope.
find out. Okay.
My
We'll
bad,
see.
guys. I switched to a VPN and I got cut out. But yeah, I got the receipts to prove it. I can show you if you want. It's pretty.
Did you
pretty
lose
sick.
that in one lump sum, dude?
I used to, I don't like talking about it, but let's just say hypothetically, I used to be involved with some Nigerians in Africa doing some not so good things, and I was making like 6 figures
Poker?
a year.
No.
Poker?
Well, they were doing
Nigerians.
something. I wasn't involved with it. I don't know where they were getting the money from. All I know is they were like, "Hey, I have this money, and I can't tell you where it came from, but if you can turn it into Bitcoin, I'll give you half." And I was like, "You know what? Sure, sounds good." And I made like probably $500,000 in the course of like a year or two. And then I picked up an awful online gambling addiction, and I gambled every single dime, and it's pretty depressing, honestly.
But I'm
know
kind of
that-
glad I did that.
Well,
'cause,
online,
I got out of that life.
online,
I
yeah.
know the Nigerian scam. I'm a Nigerian prince, and if you give me $10,000,
Oh, it's worse, man. It's way worse. They're scamming for they're doing love, like romance scams. They're doing.
yeah.
They scammed some lady for a bus payment. I don't even know how you do that. She paid $400 for a repair on her bus, and she's paying some dude in Nigeria to repair her bus. Like, obviously, she's not getting a repair. Like, I don't know how he could even possibly convince her to do that. Like, it makes no sense to me.
No, it doesn't make any sense to me neither.
But I was never involved in any type of scam whatsoever. They would just be like, "Yo, I need Bitcoin. Can I send you some money and you do your thing?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." I mean, if I'm getting a cut, like I'm not the one scamming anybody. I don't even know where the money came from.
Yeah, I would just
Yeah, I
be
would
quiet.
say-
I mean,
That's what I would.
no, this is all hypothetical. I've never done any of this. Obviously, I'm talking about Grand Theft Auto 5 online.
It was it was a friend of yours, some guy that you
GTA 5,
knew.
bro.
He told you a story. That's what
GTA 5.
happened.
All right. So
Well,
I want
if I may
to
say, wait. If I may say real quick, it's like your hand is still involved in something.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why I got out of it.
I used to
man.
play.
That's exactly why I stopped, because I felt convicted by the Holy Spirit, and I was like, you know
Gambling's
what?
bad.
I can't be living this life, bro. Even if I'm not involved with what's going on, like I can't be doing that. That's not right.
I got
So I blocked everybody and just completely quit and had a
All right.
full
It's like
180.
I used to gamble for a living
turn
for
away.
4.5 years.
All right,
Yeah,
so
same, man. Same.
I want about the
And I
board
was
here
not
again.
bad at it. I was actually pretty good.
Uh-huh.
And no, but there came a day. When I was at a Texas Hold'em table, and this guy kept betting into me, and I knew he didn't have the hand. Like, I mean, when you play enough, you know how to read people.
Are you able
So
to
you
see this?
share? Okay.
Yeah,
we're
you're able to see this?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Hold on.
And no, and the dude kept betting his whole stack against me.
Well, that's what they do.
And then when I ended up
98,000 in
winning,
Ethereum,
I-
600,000 in Bitcoin, 148,000 in USDT, $95,000 in
Your
XRP.
receipt. These are your
Yeah,
receipts.
this is all the bets I've done. Yeah. Yeah, I mean 500K in
Oh, the
Bitcoin.
bets,
Yeah,
you're saying.
5 Bitcoins that I've bet. 36,000 bets, 20,000 losses, 15,000 wins. Obviously, I lost way more than I won, or I'd still have the money to show. So it's an awful thing. Don't gamble, guys. Learn
Yeah.
from me. I lost $500,000. It ain't worth it. It's
No,
not.
the final point I would like to make, if I can, is
Sure,
that
go ahead.
I was given a vision by God at the end of this hand where, like, this man was playing with money that was robbing food out of children's mouths.
Yeah.
And I'm like, even though he totally lost to me, I still didn't want to have a hand in that.
Whenever I would gamble, I would set a limit and say, if I'm gonna gamble and I'm gonna go to the casino, I'm gonna spend $200, and that's it. So if I lost $200, I could say, okay, not a problem. I'll hang around and drink all night, and I'll lose half that money. I'll lose.
Yeah, that's the
$100.
issue with online gambling. I'd say, oh yeah, I'm
Be
only
right
gonna
back,
bet
guys.
2,000 tonight,
Go on.
and then I would bet 2,000 and lose it, and I'd be like, all right, I'm betting 4,000, and I'd win. Now I'm even on the night. I lost 2,000, I made 2,000. Now I'm even, and then the cycle repeats. And it probably took me an hour or two to gamble that 2,000, lose it. Another hour or two to gamble 2,000 and win it.
Yeah.
Now I'm 6 hours deep, and I haven't made a single dime.
Yep.
So I'm
you-
like, forget it, crack a beer, go all in, and then I lose 5,000. Now I'm even more deep, and then it's just, oh my gosh, dude, there
You
were
can't
nights I
do
gambled
that
like
because you can't do
and
that
it's
because
all
you'll just-
online. All I got to do is
Yeah.
connect my crypto wallet and send more Bitcoin. It'll only take about 15 minutes. You know
Yeah,
what
but
I mean?
that's the
It's just-
problem is you're not physically there. So
Yeah.
you'll say, no big deal. Yeah, let's fuck around, and it gets worse and worse and worse. You gotta,
It's
you
so
gotta,
much worse.
you
Yeah,
gotta-
it was awful.
You're always gonna lose money gambling. There's points where you'll win and you'll say, "Shit, I'm ahead," so you'll do it more. That's when you stop and say, "Okay."
It's just sad
now-
because
It's like the
I was-
only way you win is to walk away.
Yeah.
Well, I was introduced to gambling when I had money, and it took me like a year of losing and losing and losing to finally realize, wow, gambling isn't a good way to make money.
No.
But I had
No,
to learn
no.
the hard way because I didn't gamble prior to
People-
having it. You know
Some
what I mean?
people
So
have
it just-
played the
yeah.
lottery every single day Every day
Yeah.
I worked in a store, and you watch the same lady for 15 years go in there every day and
Yeah,
buy
the
scratch
Pleiades.
tickets.
Yeah,
and buy
Pleiades
scratch
is what they were
tickets
talking
and
about.
fucking just
Yeah, I missed
over
that.
and over.
That's cool.
I guess looking back, it's a blessing because now I can use my story to tell other people, hey, really, you shouldn't gamble. I've tried it. And believe me, man, I would be probably in a mansion right now in the Hollywood Hills, living it up with my $500,000. And here I am, not broke, but I
You're not
certainly
going
don't
anywhere
have
with
half a
that.
Took it and
million.
ran. Should have took
You're
it
not,
and ran.
I
you're not
should have
doing
taken it
anything
and
in
ran.
LA with 100 with
Well, that's
500
true.
G's.
That's true.
I
You're
want to
right.
break up
You're
this.
right.
I want to break up this GA meeting for a break. All right.
Yeah. The moral of the story is don't gamble, guys. It
Yeah,
really
it's
ain't
not
worth
good
it.
for
And
you.
if you
All
do, just 20. The way I look at it, just to end this conversation, sorry, I don't want to talk about gambling the whole time. If you're willing to say, oh, I want to go out and spend $100 on drinking tonight and having fun with my friends. If you want to, I would say pick. You either go out and spend $100 to have fun, or you take that $100 and you gamble it. Because you were going to spend that money regardless. That's expendable money. You were going to go out and have fun with your friends with that money. So you decide I'm gonna sacrifice my fun with my friends to go gamble instead. I think that's the most responsible way to do it because that's expendable money anyways.
Yeah, it's $100.
But don't
Yeah.
chase your losses. Don't lose 1,000 and then bet 2,000. Don't do none of that because you're
My
gonna end up
aunt-
in a deeper hole.
My aunt walked into a casino in Las Vegas. My sister and my were there. She walked in. They had a machine that had a big sign on the top that said, play this machine, for your chance to win this Oldsmobile station wagon. She went in, she put a freaking thing in and hit the button and won the wagon. She had just walked in the building. Right.
See,
ended
that
up
sucks
leaving
because
with an
that's how you get
Oldswagon.
addicted, man. You're
All
gonna
right.
come in next time and be like, I'm gonna win another station wagon, and then that's when you lose. You know what I mean?
That's how they get you. They get those big.
That's how they get
like-
you
yeah.
with the one jackpot, and then
Yeah.
you bring all that money you won and you put it right back in the casino, and that's what they want you to do.
Yes.
Take your winnings and give it all back. That's what they
Yeah.
want, and that's
I
how
was
they
in a-
keep
I
you
was in a
addicted. It's
casino
awful.
one time, Jaden, and there's a guy who won $143,000 jackpot on the Wheel of Fortune, and he had been sitting there for a day and a half.
He probably spent $200K. Just
No,
to
he
win
didn't. No,
$143.
he didn't get paid out yet. He was waiting for the state inspectors. He wasn't going to leave until he got his money.
There was a
Oh
guy.
wow! So he was waiting there for the jackpot for a whole day.
Yeah, a day and a half, dude.
I th-
And
I
when
thought
left,
you meant he was gambling a whole day to win the
No.
jackpot.
A
They
day and a
offered him
half
a-
he waited. He had to wait a whole day and a half. Wow.
I
The
mean, if
state
I won
inspectors-
100 grand, I'd stay there for a month if I had to.
Of
Yeah,
course, but it's just the point of
I'll-
like freaking crazy.
Yeah, off topic. No more gambling, guys. Don't gamble bad.
Real quick. Have you ever
Yeah.
seen the pressure luck one where the guy have you ever seen it?
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Yeah, pressure luck. There was,
Yeah,
there was
pressure
a
luck,
guy
yeah.
in the want to say early 80s that he
Justice League,
videotaped all of the games. And what he would do is he would look at as the patterns that the thing would flash. It was run by a computer. It would randomize the box patterns. He filmed all of the patterns and remembered all of them and then got on the show and literally won the most amount of money that anyone's ever won in the show's history, and literally got the show canceled because of the amount of money. He had to sue them. Lawson, his name was Lawson on Pressure Luck, and he was the last one they ever did.
Can't stay in.
Larson. It was
Larson,
Larson.
Larson.
I know- I
Yeah,
think I know who you're
Larson.
talking-
Larson.
If
Graham
you ever
Larson.
watch that,
Yeah.
watch it. There's a documentary on YouTube about it if you really want to watch it.
I think I've seen it.
Friggin'
Yeah.
awesome.
How do we get here, guys? Jeez.
I don't know. Yeah,
Well,
I
because he
wanna-
was talking about gambling, but that's
Oh, I
Sorry,
know.
I think that's my fault. I apologize.
it's all your
I
fault.
want to listen to me on Duffy's show.
Yeah, I
haven't
was
done it.
wondering.
let's hear it.
I haven't heard it yet.
Have you heard it yet, Roger?
Here, I'll
No,
put
I
it in
haven't,
the
man.
chat.
I don't listen.
I'm going to be
I don't
honest,
listen-
Roger. The kids in the background were really
horrible.
drowning you out. I hate to
Yeah.
say it, but that's the main reason I came on and did it myself because I could barely even understand you.
I heard part of it, but I
No
don't know-
offense to you.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't my fault. What it was is my grandson just got home from school. The dad just brought him back. I had my granddaughter the whole time. She was asleep. And as soon as he got in the door, he just started started screaming, and I was already on the show. And I'm like, I can't do anything about it now. So, but I just went with it. And he made sure he was loud as he could. And I kept saying, hey, shh. It's just one of those days, He's only 4. So, All right, here we go.
Everybody be able to measure these angle measurements to Polaris. That's a North Pole centered AE map.
Yeah, but and I don't think that has been debunked in the minds of flat earthers. And I think that is the
I gotta skip
picture
a little bit.
that
I
they
hate over there.
still have. They say they have no model, but that's the one they describe.
No, it's
One
not.
they've all described. And
you to a formal debate on my channel on the 1st.
Everybody be able to measure these angle measurements to Polaris. That's a North Pole centered AE map.
yeah, but and I don't think that has been debunked in the minds of flat earthers. And I think that is the picture that they still have. They say they have no model, but that's the one they describe. It's the one they've all described. And for all those people, 24/7, Flat Earth Discord, Nathan Oakley, QE, Meakin, Flatsoid, PJ, Ledwell, Sob, all those people who didn't have the balls to come.
That's funny.
Stand
Ledwell.
up.
Yeah.
Ledwell.
And they told me
Guess
they
what?
believed it.
Guess who's
I
coming
think it's
on
pretty
next?
shameful.
That's
Right.
funny.
Well, thank you. Thanks for joining. Roger Ledwell's up next. Okay.
Oh yeah, shout out for Roger.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Shout
He's
out.
going to shout out to me
Okay.
now after
Bye-bye.
he bullshit
Yeah, he
his
says
face.
shout out. He said,
Yeah, shout out me. Uh-huh.
what a
Roger.
freaking
Hey,
weirdo.
Duffy, how are you doing today? You got to
Good,
mind
you're-
my grandkids. They're going to be loud in the background for a minute.
Well, they're great. You're the man of the hour here.
Yeah, well, I'm going to invite you to a formal debate on my channel on the 1st. And
Oh,
we
yeah?
have all these answers for your questions, too. So if you want to come over, you're welcome to do it. And I want to know one thing. Sorry, guys. Go. Hey, Phoenix, be quiet. Sorry. Yeah, the whole point that I'm trying to make is just come over and I can answer anything in a debate. We'll have a formal debate. We have a moderator. We have 4 different people on the panel, and I'm donating to a charity, dude.
Awesome.
Right.
Thank you.
Yes, I am. I'm going to donate to flood victims and to hurricane relief.
It is
It's going
bad,
straight
but-
to their channels on
I'm
what do
sorry
you call
so
it?
much.
GoFundMe. Yeah, sorry. I'm a little
Amazing.
exasperated. Yeah.
So, Roger.
You're welcome to come, man.
Hey, Roger, I have a
And
question
I'm
for
not
you.
here to debate any of your points. They can be answered. Promise.
Oh, I'm not going to debate you right now.
Oh, I'm not talking about now on the 1st.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So, Roger, I have 2 issues. I already have plans on the 1st, and I've made a commitment to my family that this farewell live stream is the end of it for me.
Well, I imagine
Would you
so.
be
Yeah,
okay?
that's pretty convenient, dude. But anyways,
Would you be
you're welcome to come.
okay?
It'll be open invitation. I'll be doing 2 different debates. I'll put another one on the 3rd. So if you're gonna go and do all this stuff in our community and not back it up with actual proof, besides what you presented so far, we've been rebutting your proofs from day one. We got tons of people doing it. So,
Well, Roger.
you're welcome to come over. And
Hey, Roger,
you should take my
can I-
GoFundMe and put it on your TFB channel. And I'm gonna leave it there. And I'm
Can
gonna
I-
say goodbye, sir.
Can I have?
All right.
Can I get other people to go instead of me?
I don't care who you get. I'd rather have you because you're the one spearheading this event. And I don't need any
Other people to go.
Brewheads or McToons coming over. They're welcome to come too. I have people that can handle their questions, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Instead of him,
I don't need a
Yep.
representative.
because he
I'm putting
can't
it to you,
debate.
dude.
He doesn't know how to.
Pretty simple.
He has no
And
idea.
I've been told that you didn't make any promises and real. Hey, be quiet. All right, guys, be quiet. Be quiet.
Shut those kids up.
Sorry. I can't. Not right now. All right, guys, I gotta go. I got grandkids to watch. You,
All right.
You know, you got my challenge. Be a man. Do it.
I'm going to send a
Good night,
lot of
Dusty.
people your
Good
way.
night, friends.
I'm sure
Be a
you will.
man. Do it.
All right, bye.
Do it. Be a man.
All
Be
right,
a
now,
man.
real
Do it.
quick,
I love that. I love that.
Well, he literally sent nobody but trolls your way.
Yeah.
He's going to send over Ruhip, Tune, and the rest.
Yeah.
I know.
He'll send over all the people off the
Craig.
bench.
Off the bench. He's on the bench, man. He's definitely not a leader of anything.
No, but I was really disappointed in the grandkids. They were allowed.
I just hope it's not McToon. I feel like that conversation is going to get nowhere. It's just going to be a screaming match.
No, yeah, McToon doesn't like me at all.
Who has the better insult? I call you a POS and you call me something even worse. You know what I mean? That's what it's going to be. Anyone but him.
Yeah,
And I
McToon. Debating McToon is like, gets you
It's like
nowhere. Gets you nowhere.
Yeah.
And Roger,
looking
you
for
don't need
Cubby
to be
Bear now.
wait.
Yeah,
Roger,
find Cubby Bear. He's let me see if I can find a timestamp for you.
No,
while
but
you're
Roger,
looking.
you don't
Oh,
need
there.
to be. No, I'm trying to tell Roger something.
Yeah.
Did
Roger,
Cubby
you
Bear
don't
go
need
on
to
there?
be disappointed in your grandkids when they were happy.
Yeah, they weren't exactly happy.
Oh
either.
no, it's fine.
Well, I mean,
They
they're
were-
fine.
Yeah, I'm not mad at my grandkids at all, dude.
Hey, I got respect for you, man. You got priorities. You're not gonna ignore your grandchildren just to debate Shill Duffy. You know what I mean? If you got
I would have locked
priorities, then
Roger.
put the stream
Why
down.
didn't you just lock him in a room?
Yeah, that
Lock him in the
works, yeah.
bathroom.
Yeah, you should have locked him in the bathroom while you're debating Will Duffy, dude.
Yeah.
No, but
man.
like it's like inherently they're kind of telling you this whole thing is rubbish anyway.
Mhm.
I think they're like that all the time, aren't they, Roger? Like they're like constantly like that.
No, they're not, dude.
Oh, really? They're trying to get your attention. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I'm just glad I was able to go on after you, Roger, and at least ask why didn't he put your GoFundMe on there? I'm glad I was able to do that for you. I
Well,
know
he
you
didn't
didn't
do-
ask me, but I really wanted to know his answer myself. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and ask him.
Well, he lied to you about that to begin with.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, yeah.
Beautiful.
Shocking.
Yeah, and the grandson just got home from school. This is his first week in school. So
I just
he
can't
comes
help
home
but
grumpy.
think though, like from the mouths of babes, in a way, it's like you don't need to disprove something that hasn't been proven.
Yeah. Oh, we're fighting a losing battle because people are dumb enough to
No,
believe
no,
what
no,
they're
no,
doing.
no. We already won.
Yeah. Well, in
A
our
long
minds,
time
we have.
ago, they never proved it. It's like saying, oh, because you can't disprove the moon landing when they haven't proven it.
Yeah, and they're not gonna, and they can't.
No, they're
Right.
not.
No,
I get
we
what
don't
you're saying, but
have
it's
to
not
disprove
about
when
that.
they can't prove.
It's people believe this stuff. Believe what they're
It's like
told
saying,
by.
oh, I went to Fantasia, and
Did
because
you?
you can't prove me wrong, therefore I did.
Pretty cool story.
Like,
Hey, so really quick,
bullshit.
Yeah.
Just Incredible is he doesn't know how to get on the restream. Okay.
Yeah, I watched him come in. I said JC can't get in, so.
So there's a way that you can put on your what is it called when you go into your settings and you can give what's it called when you give like Chrome and certain things your
Give them permission.
ability, like no, it's called what is it called when you can use your microphone, use your camera, and all those things.
Yeah, it
What
asks
is it?
you. It puts a pop-up box and asks you.
Yeah, it's like you allow it to be able to do things. So he might have to go on his, on his settings and do that to be able to get on. Because he's talking about.
You might have to go on and just restore the app, so that way, when it goes, it'll pop up a little dialog box. Then just give them the options to say yes or no for everything. That way, if anything wants to pop up, then it'll pop up and ask you before it just does it automatically. That's how I have mine set up.
Yeah, normally it does ask you, yeah.
That means
Or
On the
restart
trash
your
truck.
phone.
On the
Listen,
trash PC.
restart your phone, Just Incredible. Try that too. Just restart it. Turn it off, turn it back on.
Yeah, and I'm only going to do 20 more minutes, and here you go.
What is
I got to
Restream
work in the
use?
morning.
Does it use Chrome or?
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
gotta
I guess
default
you-
that.
It goes through whatever I think your main setting is. Like if you're on Chrome, Google, whatever it is,
Yeah, default
DuckDuckGo.
browser. Yeah. Whichever browser you have defaulted is what you need.
Yes,
to use.
default browser. Yeah. So maybe change your default browser too. You can try that too. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I
Yeah.
didn't know Cubby spoke to Duffy.
Yeah, you just did.
I didn't know either. I want to see it now. Let's see it. Let's watch it.
Yeah,
Roger.
yeah. Let's take this. Do a little watch.
I'm interested.
I guess I was the only one that saw it. I'm glad I brought it up.
Yeah.
Now, hold on a second. I got to unlock something.
This is called
I love
a
technology.
reaction.
Yeah.
I
Reaction
didn't
video.
do the whole thing, but he did a good job. He called him a shill, and he called him out and said he's a
All
liar.
right. So,
and all
listen,
that. So he did
why
well.
you stop it? You're spilling the beans.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler. Yeah, spoiler.
Yeah, my thing won't it unlocked. Thank God. Okay. We get to work now. All right. Off to Duffy Land one more time for the day. His final hurrah in this arena is going to get a lot of coverage. I think people are going to love it.
Other people.
Let's back it up a little bit. Here we go.
With me. So there's your email for everyone to see that you sent me. which was all completely a lie. Okay.
Yeah. What did he say about
All
Mr.
right,
Hold on,
Chad, as promised, how are you?
hold on.
Chad.
He said something bad about
I
Mr.
found it
Cheswick.
surprising with him being military because I learned doing navigation in the military. Maybe nowadays it's all GPS and they don't do the actual,
I'd like everybody to read this email. So he sent me an email saying that he's no longer a flat earther and that he used to be a flat earther for 10 years. And I'm really glad that I had some intuition about him and that he was actually lying to me when he sent this email. Because clearly watching his comments and seeing how he's unwilling to come on, he's actually still a flat earther. So this was yet another potential scam from a flat earther. And so Cheswick, you earned this yourself by your comments today and your unwillingness to have a conversation with me. So there's your email for everyone to see that you sent me, which was all completely a lie. Okay.
I didn't get what the
All
lie
right, Chad, as promised, how are you?
That he's a Glober now.
Hey, I just had
That
a
was
couple
lie.
questions, and real quick, I was wondering if you could kind of say a prayer. I know there's a lot of division between Globe Earth and Flat
Oh,
Earthers,
yes.
so if you could do that, I'd really appreciate it before we get started.
Yes, I love this. I love
Sure.
this.
You want me
Yeah,
to
he's done this
pray for
before,
everybody?
dude. He did this with Duffy once before. You got him to
Did he?
say a prayer. Yeah, and it's so bogus. You see that grin
Yeah.
on that motherfucker's face?
Yeah, because he
was-
doesn't know how to pray, dude.
No, yeah, for a pastor, that's bad.
Yeah, for a pastor, I'm saying. Yeah, yeah.
I can't spoil
you,
it.
Chad.
But,
Good on you.
Don't
dude.
spoil anything. Shh, shh, shh. Play
You did a
it.
good job. I love
Damn it.
Absolutely.
Okay, no problem. Heavenly Father, I'd just like to come to you today and just ask that you can open hearts and minds. There's a lot of people who have false beliefs about reality and false beliefs about you, your word, and your creation. And I just pray
False
that people
beliefs.
can see the truth.
Yeah, about
Wow.
reality.
So please help
Wow.
TFE be a light to anyone that is searching for truth. We pray this all in your son's name. Amen.
Amen.
To be a
couldn't say
light.
That was
Jesus
kind of
was right.
backhanded. I expected that. It was
couldn't
similar on
mention Jesus.
Flatzoid.
He had to
He
say
didn't.
something.
He didn't
I'm
say
not here
you're
to stroke
right.
your ego like everybody else. I know this is all curated, so I just had a couple quick questions. What about ticket stubs? Did you guys ever bring back ticket stubs from your little trip to TFE?
What kind of ticket stubs are you referring to?
What do you mean?
Like
Plane.
the ALE ticket stubs, you know, that
Plane
other
tickets.
people have presented.
Duh. What are we
Yeah, like
been
what
talking-
other ticket? Train? Did he expect train tickets? My bus ticket?
The helicopter
Like-
ticket, man.
Wow, what a freaking
Get
moron.
ready for the gaslight.
I don't know.
All
what
right.
you're
Chain
talking
and
about.
deflection.
Well, he's asking just in general, any kind of tag. I mean, obviously they got to give them some kind of piece of paperwork or a stub or something on their
Official
luggage
stuff.
or something.
Why
Something
don't
that
they
NBA
have that?
stamps. Yeah, they don't.
Of course, we kept our tickets, but I'm not going to show you though. Let's move on to the next topic. Oh,
All right.
I don't actually hate
No,
him,
you
but
can go on
man,
Google and
he's
see 'em.
he's,
They're everywhere.
he's insufferable.
Yeah, we have those.
I guess and insufferable, of course.
So
Just
Chad,
like he
here's
calls
the
us,
$1,000,000
'cause he
question. When
said
we
we're
show those
insufferable.
to you, will you leave flat Earth?
Will I leave Flat Earth? Hell
Yeah.
no.
What?
Okay,
No
so
way.
then, so then why would we waste our time, Chad? Help
Why
me
didn't
out.
you do it already? Because
What
you're
do you
going to put it
mean?
in the documentary, I
See what he
suspect.
said there? Hold on,
Suspect
pause
now.
really quick.
We
Roger.
actually
Notice what he
already
just
did.
said.
You just
He
Go ahead.
said, "Well, if it doesn't mean you'll leave flat Earth, then what's the point of us even posting the tickets?"
Because
So
Makes
he's
no sense.
basically
basic
making an
requirement.
excuse to not post the tickets. He just said, "Oh well, it
I
won't
get-
convince you anyway, so we're not going to post the tickets." What a
like, oh,
total
we
shame.
definitely went to Antarctica, and
Yes.
you,
And here's the
because you
ticket.
don't believe us. Oh, you're just not believing reality.
I have
But
every
yet we
concert
won't
stub I've ever
post our
gone
ticket
to in my
stubs.
life. I have every stub from every show I've ever seen, every concert, festival, wristbands. Why
I
wouldn't
wish
you
I
keep
could say the same
something?
myself, dude. I wish
Why
I could say.
wouldn't, why wouldn't you keep something that's that colossal and say, here's the stubs, here's the text, here's the paperwork?
Of course he would do that. Yes, he would. Of course. Yes. That's how
Well,
this
it's
guy.
not going to convince him the Earth's round, so it's a waste of time, according
exactly.
to Duffy. That's basically what he just said.
So that's
a
his
gaslight.
whole goal to everything he's doing is to just get people to say, "Oh no, since I've talked to you, we're on a globe."
He tried to do that to me. We didn't get to play that earlier in the stream, but he was like, "Well, Steven Alonso's honest because he gave me what would disprove the flat Earth model. Are you willing to tell me what would disprove the flat Earth model?" And I said, "What? I'm not going to agree to that. I'm not going to agree. Oh yeah, what you did is going to like." He's trying to back me in a corner. You know what I mean?
We listened to that on PJs, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, I don't think that was at the very end. He was like, "Well, Steven Alonso will admit this will falsify his model. Are you willing to admit that it'll falsify your model?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not going to admit to that. What are you talking about? You're trying to back me in a corner and get me to admit to something I don't fully understand. Like, I didn't even understand what he was asking. So I just said, no, I disagree. I'm not going to agree to what you're saying, Duffy."
His observations, will it kill the flat Earth? That's what he wants to know.
Yeah, he wanted me to agree to that, and I didn't even let him get an inch on me. I just said, nope, I'm not going to agree.
We don't believe you observed that to start with, and
but then he used it against me, and he said, "Oh well, since you won't agree, then Steven Alonso must be more honest than you." That's what he was implying, right? Because Steven Alonso will say, yeah, I mean,
I got you.
It's just
Now,
a total gaslight.
Here's the get is that he didn't take me along. They didn't present a solid case that they actually observed what they saw. Therefore, we're not going to believe you actually proved your model, Duffy. That's all.
But if you do things by their mentality and try and reverse it on them, they're just trying to shift something off on other people, but things that they didn't see. So that that's normally how psychopaths work.
Yeah.
Well, right. It's like if I fly to Fantasia and don't show you my ticket stub, should you believe me?
No, I wouldn't.
No.
I don't reckon I'd believe you.
No. Why would you?
In the case of Will Duffy, let's say he did have a ticket, I still wouldn't believe him.
I know, right? No, the problem, even if they did come up with tickets, we'd be able to inquire to the companies that they actually went through and verify it, and they can't do that.
Well, it would be private, so that's like if you picked up a ticket somewhere and found someone's ticket and then called it in, you wouldn't be able to give. You would only just be. They would say, "Okay, what's the number on the ticket?" and they could just cancel it out. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's like even if they came up with a ticket, it's like, and they try to say it's legit, and if we inquire to the company, and they're like, "No, this isn't legit," they would actually bring them up on criminal charges for fraud.
Hey, so Roger, remember when they did the whole thing where they did the tracking of their flight and everything? Like they tracked all of them. Remember that?
Okay, yeah, I do.
Yeah, did they like show that whole thing? Did you guys see like all of it? Like did they? Because I didn't see all of it. You know what I'm saying?
I never saw that when they were doing their live. No, they didn't do.
Like
all
when
of
they went like from Punta Arenas down there. Like did it work? Did like that tracking device thing work?
I don't remember seeing the whole thing. I saw like where they were starting at and where they ended up. I didn't.
Yeah, I forget if they actually showed them going all the way down to wherever they went to. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember.
I think they went as far as Punta Arenas. That when
yeah,
got
that's
off
what I'm saying.
Was it? That's where it stopped.
That's where it's. Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure though. Could be wrong.
Not 100%. All right, let's see what Chad's going to do to him next. You ready, guys?
Must not have seen the video.
Oh, okay. All right. What about passport stamps? Did they stamp your passport down there at Union Glacier?
Yes, they did.
Did they? You got to put that in the mockumentary too?
There is no mockumentary. It's being made by a flat earther, Chad.
I know. Is he still a flat earther, Jonathan Morandi?
You'll have to ask him.
Well, you should know. He's the one making your little production.
That's for him to speak, not me.
Okay. Well, anyway, so another thing I wanted to address is that I think it was the trick.
Will you change if they stamped our passports, will you change your mind?
No.
Okay. So
I don't think anything you say is real. You would have done it already.
Then
but anyway, going back.
We already did.
Yeah, whatever. So in your prior little trailer to this, you said that there was a mass exodus of flat earthers, right? And then in the next breath, you said many flat earthers believe. So which is it? Well, is there many flat earthers or is there an exodus?
Those two are not in contradiction with each other. How do you?
They're not. That seems weird. Sure sounds like it to me.
Okay, no, it's not at all.
All right. So who backed this? If I didn't, maybe I missed it earlier. You're going to tell us who backed this little thing?
I will be stating that, yes.
Oh, you already said in your trailer prior to this, you're going to tell us in this.
I am going to once I get through everybody in the waiting.
Oh, okay. All right. I figured maybe it was like McToon or somebody like that because he's your only mod in the chat, I've noticed.
He's not the only mod in the chat.
Oh, it's the only one I've seen.
There's like two more. like 3 in there. I think.
I guess
Right.
why wouldn't you spend all this money that you spent on this trip on your church? Like as a pastor, that's to me, I would put my money towards my church. And what do your congregation think?
That's
of
what
that?
I said.
Sure. So people choose how they want to spend money. And-
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, fair enough.
So if you go eat fast food, I could ask you why you didn't give that money to your church, but that's not.
I don't eat fast food, but anyway.
Why he's making fun of
Okay,
him for
you get
being
my point,
chubby?
right?
Yeah, I get your point.
My church was not a fan of my project at all.
Okay.
And they have now changed their tune, seeing how successful it was. And
Really? Are you
realizing
gonna have
That's
people
a
from your
lie.
church say that anywhere?
That's got to be a lie.
Some of them already have on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Some of them.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay.
What about when did you come into this whole thing? Like when did you into flat Earth, globe debate, all that? When was that? I must have missed that.
The first time I even knew flat Earth was a thing was around August of 2021 when a friend of mine posted about it on
Lie.
Facebook.
And that's
Lie.
a lie.
Okay, so
Lie.
you be
Pause it. Pause it. Pause it.
Yep. Bob
So
Enyard.
Roger, yeah, he was no, but like even, well, yeah, Bob Enyard, of course, but like he was at that debate with Locke and what's his name? Remember?
Yep.
Odell. He was at the
Odell.
debate, bro.
Greg Locke,
He was
yes.
there. He was there, and that was in mid 2019.
Yeah.
Mid 2019.
So it wasn't 2021. His story changes a lot, don't it?
Yeah, dude. Boom. Freaking lie.
Dude,
Just-
this is a constant with this asshole, dude. He doesn't have any story. He just makes it up as he goes.
Well, he's
Sorry,
not. He doesn't think it's a sin. He doesn't think it's a sin. Yeah.
Well, it is a sin, and
Of course it
unfortunately,
is.
when he actually faces it, he's going to realize, oh, I'm in deep shit.
Oh yeah, of course. Yep.
Yep.
All right. We're going to stop right here and take a look at Duffy's face and that very look right there. That's it.
That sums it all up right there.
Yeah, that's his life.
Welcome to the shit show of Duffy.
I'm living in a fallacy.
What a life.
I assume this, and I got to make it true on film. Da-da.
being Bob Enyart's producer, you had no knowledge of flat Earth prior to that?
Boom.
I did not. No.
Really? No one, Bob, that's your mentor? Bob Enyart's your mentor, and you didn't know anything about flat Earth prior to that?
That's correct. So
That sounds crazy to me.
How is that
But
possible?
That's just me, my opinion. Sorry.
You guys.
Yeah.
Dude, Bob Enyart was like anti-flat Earth. Everyone knows that, right?
100%. It was like 50% of his shows, and Will was
Yeah.
sitting there. Oh, I had no idea.
He produced them. Yeah.
Wow.
Even though I was Bill Enyart's understudy.
I love this. This is awesome.
Like,
Cubby-
the dude is
I love
like,
getting these
even
opinions,
if he's
man.
being honest, he's basically admitting that he's just a complete dumbass.
Well, he's just continuing on what was meant to do.
yeah, it's either one or the other. It's either he's completely
Yeah.
retarded or he is a liar.
Yeah,
straight up
there's
liar,
no
dude.
way
He's
out
not
of it. Correct.
It's both. I think it's both, though, for real.
If you produce shows against flat Earth and you've never heard of flat Earth in your life,
Yeah,
till
yeah.
he
You've
did it
never heard
back
of
in
it, huh?
2014, but I never heard of it till now.
Yeah.
God damn.
See, y'all are shedding light on this because I watched this live, but I was never into the YouTube flat Earth community. I followed these dudes with 500 subscribers, no names that just posted flat Earth content, and that was it. I never followed Jaron. I never followed any of these people. I barely even know these names, so I do appreciate you guys shedding light on this.
Yeah,
Because when
like
I
me
watched
and
it
Roger-
live, I didn't even know what he was talking about. To be honest with
Me
you.
and Roger are old school, man. Like, I mean, I'm kind of embarrassed that I've watched so much of these people. All these people, you know
I
what I'm
do
saying? Like,
appreciate it,
Bob
man,
Enyart
because
talking.
people like me, I'm not like obviously I'm for the truth and I understand a lot of it, but I wasn't there for a lot of it.
He was the pastor for the Ramses, the fucking one where the kid disappeared.
Oh,
Benet
really?
Ramsey.
The
Yeah.
Ramsey, that he was their pastor.
yeah, Jean-Benet Ramsey.
And that's this guy who was supposedly Will Duffy's mentor, right? That's
He's
who you're
dead.
talking
He's
about?
dead now. The guy's dead now.
Oh, he
He's
died.
dead.
When did
Yes.
did he die? After the final experiment?
No,
or-
he died like 3 years ago.
Yeah, way ago.
Oh,
4,
wait.
5.
So he was Will Duffy's mentor a while ago then.
Yeah.
2020.
Oh yeah, this guy's lying. Then if he died 3 years ago and he didn't, yeah.
He was crazy vocal about flat Earth too.
Yeah, against it.
Yeah, Will Duffy's lying here for sure. Then
He lied at the
Yeah,
beginning.
that's what I
too.
said, Jaden.
He lied at the beginning.
well, I'm just agreeing with you. Now that you
Yeah.
put it in context, I'm like, oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's a
Go
complete lie.
back and look up Bob Enyard on the YouTubes. Any of his older videos, you can find anti-flat Earth stuff in all of his context. He hates flat
Duffy,
Earthers.
when Duffy was first talking about this stuff and he was on a show, somebody was asking him, who are these guys that are, what do you call it? And he was like, oh, nobody's directing me. And then all of a sudden,
Kingdom in context. Yeah, Kingdom in context. Sean, yeah. Sean Griffin.
Tune and a few other people started to pop up with him at the same time.
Like Craig McNair. Yeah.
Craig and Sean. I mean, Craig and Nicktoon.
And somebody
Yeah.
called him out on it because he said he didn't know these guys, and all of a sudden he did. He's a liar.
And that's why he said that lying isn't bad, because he said he was making a little white lie. That's what he was trying to say.
He made more than white lies, dude. He's lying straight to Cubby right now, actually.
Well, yeah, of course. I'm just saying he's trying to make it seem like just certain lies are different from other lies. You know?
Lie's a lie, dude. Isn't it?
Yeah, of course. Bearing false witness is lying. And that's what lying is. Bearing false witness. Bearing, which means you're saying something that is not factual.
Yeah.
Bearing false witness. That's what that is.
Wait, you're lying about your actions is just as bad in my book. Lying about what you've done, lying to people to gain profit off of it is what he's
Same
doing.
thing. Yep.
No, let's get
Well,
back
he
to him.
flexes with it too. So he flexes with his bullshit.
So we don't trust them to do an honest documentary in Antarctica.
No.
It's Cubby versus Duffy.
Dun, dun, dun. Get it on.
Sunday.
Okay, then how'd I know that?
And when he did his thing, I was not working for him.
Oh, okay. That just seems weird that you'd be tied and call him in your own words your mentor and not know anything about flat Earth. No, I know what Bob Enyart was about because I'm a poor researcher, but you didn't know. Got it.
Okay, so what point are you making?
Huh?
What point are you trying to make here?
My point is that, like, I think you're full of crap. I think you're just a salesman. I don't think that you really have anything to do with any of this. You're backed by somebody, probably the people that you ripped off in all your little escapades with your venture capitalism or whatever it is you did before. But anyway.
Hey, Chad.
So, yeah.
I'm going to give you some credit right now. You are correct. Someone was behind this.
Yeah, I bet. Probably the courts that you owe settlements to all your clients that you ripped off would be my guess.
It's not. I'm going to tell everybody who was
I'm going to
behind
spoil
All right,
this
good,
because
let's
I don't
hear
know
it.
if we'll get to it. I'm just going to spoil it. He
Yes,
says
it is.
that God is behind it, and the whole time he's gaslighting and acting like it's a person. At the end of the stream, he says God is behind it, and that, and then he starts saying, "Well, the weather was supposed to be bad, but
Wait,
God
what?
works in mysterious ways."
Yeah, it's serious.
Yeah, he's talking about God here when he says
No,
there's
but
another
you're
person
saying he
behind
doesn't
this.
say, but he doesn't say God, like he doesn't say that right now after he says this right here.
No,
Yeah,
he waits till the end of the
stuff.
stream.
He waits
Yeah,
till
but-
what? Wow.
Yeah, like at the very, very end, like I'm talking like the last 2 minutes of the stream, he says, "By the way, the person behind all of this was God all along."
Wow.
But right here, he's gaslighting as if it's a person.
In other
Yeah,
words,
yeah,
the
of
people
course.
he's working for, he's not going to narc them out.
Yeah, he's just gonna say it's God.
It's God. Yeah. So the people who actually sponsor this are actually the people in the institutions that he's working for, that he's putting on this charade for. That's.
But did you see how quickly he rewinded just 10 seconds?
Okay.
And look how quickly he responds. Like he's got this all up his sleeve.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this whole idea.
Yeah, he
Watch
thought
it.
about it like just then.
Yeah, like he's ready.
Back
He's,
this little thing.
I will be stating that, yes.
Oh, you already said in your trailer prior to this, you're going to tell us in this.
I am going to once I get through everybody in the waiting.
Oh, okay.
in the waiting
All
room.
right. I figured maybe it was like McToon or somebody like that because he's your only mod in the chat, I've noticed.
He's not the only mod in the chat.
Oh, it's the only one I've seen. But anyway. So I guess why wouldn't you spend all this money that you spent on this trip on your church? Like as a pastor, that's to me, I would put my money towards my church. And what do your congregation think of that?
Sure. So people choose how they want to spend money. And,
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, fair enough.
So if you go eat fast food, I could ask you why you didn't give that money to your church, but that's not
I
a good
don't eat
argument.
fast food, but anyway.
Okay, but you get my point, right?
Yeah, I get your point.
My church was not a fan of my project at all.
Okay.
And they have now changed their tune, seeing how successful it was. And
Really? Are you
realizing
gonna have people from your church say that anywhere?
some of them already have on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay.
What about when did you come into this whole thing? Like when did you into flat Earth, globe debate, all that? When was that? I must have missed that.
The first time I even knew flat Earth was a thing was around August of 2021 when a friend of mine posted about it on Facebook.
Really? Okay. So you being Bob Enyart's
Facebook?
producer, you had no knowledge of flat Earth prior to that?
Yeah, that was Wendy, by the way. Her
Yeah,
name is Wendy.
he talked about that like on the last thing. Yeah, I heard him say
Yeah,
that.
He's been saying
Mhm.
that. We haven't met Wendy yet, and he's not introduced Wendy to the flat Earth community.
Yeah, like it's all of a sudden there's some magical character that he just like that turned him on to the idea of flat Earth.
Yeah. So
In 2021, he said 2021.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Oh,
he
wow.
worked for Bob Enyart back in before 2019, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was a producer.
No,
for-
it's like he knew Bob Enyart back in 2015.
That's even worse.
And Bob Enyart was like the one responsible, like, let's launch flat earthers into space.
Yeah. That was the whole thing. Yeah, he was
He
totally
doesn't know.
anti flat earther.
He didn't rob anybody. It
Yeah.
was all
And
God's
this
fault.
guy is saying he knew nothing about it.
Sure.
Until
I'm
2021, so 6 years later. 6 years he had no idea about it for 6 years until somebody told him on Facebook. Okay.
Yeah. And he doesn't
It's
believe in
just full of
lying.
crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So basically, he's just a straight up liar, and he's going to keep doing it, and probably to the day he dies.
That's the thing you have to realize.
Really? Knowing Bob, that's your mentor. Bob Enyart's your mentor, and you didn't know anything about flat Earth prior to that.
That's correct. So
That sounds crazy to me,
you guys-
but that's just me, my opinion. Sorry.
you guys are poor researchers.
Okay, then how'd I know that?
And when
Poor
he did
researchers.
his thing, I was not working for him.
Oh, okay. That just seems weird that you'd be tied and call him in your own words your mentor and not know anything about flat Earth. No.
All right. So now I'm going to do a quick research right fast. We're going to look
That's
at
the
Bob
best.
And Cubby's right.
That's the best. I love this part. This is my favorite part of this whole thing. Like seriously.
Yeah, I got you. I'm going to go see if I can look at Bob Enyart back in 2015, right? Let's do that.
And I
He
love the
works for
fact
him.
that Covey is my friend. I'm like, yeah, Covey. Where
How
is
do
he,
you
by the
spell-
way?
How do you spell Enyart? That's what I want to know.
Enyart. I think it's Enyart, isn't it? Enyart.
Yard.
Is
Is it D? Is it a D or a T?
No, E-N Yard.
E-N.
Okay.
Enyart.
Enyart.
All right, I got it. All right, it's Yart. Okay, I think.
That's what I
But-
thought. With a T. With a T. That's in Tommy. Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
The T is silent.
The
Okay.
T is silent.
I'm
Close
gonna
enough.
add-
Close
I'm gonna
enough.
add-
It's all right.
I'm going to add Will Duffy to it.
I'm a
Like
listen. I'm
fart.
a poor researcher too.
They could fart and just say, "Oh, I yarded."
I yarded.
Listen, the guy's dead, so we can't. I'm just kidding.
Okay, I got Bob Enyart here with Will Duffy. Let's see if I can get some actual video with them together. Will Duffy.
What year is this? We need timestamps.
I know, 7 years ago when he took over
7.
his church. Yeah.
Oh, wait, he took over church 7 years ago?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, what? I didn't know that. I thought it was
been a
only a
while.
few years ago. A couple.
And yeah, that's they got one back for 5 years ago where he started a new ministry there after the 7-year takeover.
So really quick, or go ahead, like keep researching, but like really quick about Bob Enyart. Jaron used to love him. Like Jaron loved him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
like
that's-
he like way before this whole thing happened. Jaron was like, "Oh, I like that guy." Like I'm like, "What, dude? That's really weird, dude." That was red flags all day when I heard him say that.
Guess who else comes up with Bob Enyart? Jack Horner comes up with him.
Little Jack Horner.
And Aaron is like, I hate Jesus Christ, Bob Enyart.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that's what I was like.
you don't
Whoa.
You don't know who Jack Horner is?
No, who's that?
Well, he's the curator for the museum here in Denver of sciences and history.
Oh, okay. Sounds like a trustworthy person.
Well, yeah, but he's also he's responsible for the first Jurassic Park.
Yeah, and by trustworthy, I mean a complete douchebag.
Yeah, and they were involved with Sue. You know who Sue is, right? The T-Rex.
No, we'll sue the T-Rex. I don't know.
Sue the T-Rex is the monumental T-Rex that's here, the skeleton, the one they have in. The
Oh, is
museum.
it? Oh, it's really the actual skeleton.
Yeah, well, that's what they say, but they had an independent paleontologist through Jack Horner and Bob Enyart look into the structure. They actually got a piece of the original skeleton and they dipped it in acetone solutions and it diluted and became soft tissue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, oh, yeah, that whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah, Nat Geo was involved with it, and it almost jeopardized the whole Jurassic World series, and paleontology got flipped on its ear. So, in other words, dinosaurs in themselves were in question. You get it now?
Oh, if only I had a song about dinosaurs being fake. Wait, I do.
Well, I bet you do, and I bet you so does Conspiracy Guru and
Maybe, yeah, I'm sure.
Well, it brings the whole million.
yeah. So evolution's on the chopping block, people. Big Bang is on the chopping block. And
Oh,
Christianity-
evolution's been disproven like so many times. It's insane. They just keep rolling with it, with it.
because they got stories to tell, and they got tickets to sell and for movies, and people want to believe shit. So
Yeah, they love it. They love to believe in their fake dinosaurs and fake nuclear bombs and fake freaking space and fake freaking ISSs and all that good stuff.
because it beats reality, doesn't it? Yeah, that's fantasy. Don't teach us
That's probably why they try to make the regular reality so like retarded and like bad supposedly, so that you love all their fake stuff that they put in your head. Makes
Weird.
sense.
Yeah.
Keep trolling. Yeah.
All right, so let's play the rest of Cubby out. I want to get out of here.
I know what Bob Enyart was about because I'm a poor researcher, but you didn't know. Got it.
Okay, so what point are you making?
Huh?
What point are you trying to make here?
My point is that, I think you're full of crap. I think you're just a salesman. I don't think that you really
Go
have
Cubby.
anything to do with any of this. You're backed by somebody, probably the people that you ripped off in all your
Right here.
little escapades with your
Watch Duffy.
venture capitalism or whatever it is you did before. But anyway,
Hey, Chad.
so, yeah.
I'm going to give you some credit right now. You are correct. Someone was behind this.
Yeah,
You are correct.
Probably
Look at
the
him blink-
courts that you owe settlements to all your clients that you ripped off.
Blinking and blinking.
It's not. I'm going to tell everybody who was behind this.
All right, good. Let's hear it.
I'm not going to do it right now.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll listen. I'll make sure to hear it.
Okay.
So
hey,
real
Chad,
quick before I leave, if I could.
Hold on.
All right.
I'm not kicking you out. Do you
All right.
I've been searching for something and I can't find it from the entire flat earth community. Do you have any actual evidence the earth is flat?
Oh, come on, dude.
I don't
Come
care
on.
about any of that, dude. I really don't. You're going to ask, everything you do is curated, right? Everything you do is curated. This is a question from like McToon or somebody like that. It's not you. This ain't coming. You're just the puppet, dude.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it doesn't
So-
matter. If you don't have evidence for a flat earth, then you shouldn't believe in it.
Why does it matter? That's a question I have for you as a pastor. Why do you care? Why do you care so much as a pastor that a group of people fail? Do you care that I fail, or do you care that I succeed?
Dude,
I care that you come to
think
know
about
the
that.
truth. That's a
Think
passion
about
of
what.
mine.
Wait, hit
Okay.
pause.
And what is the truth in your opinion?
Hit pause, dude.
I did.
So if you can't prove God, then you shouldn't believe in it. That's pretty much what he's saying. If you can't prove souls, you shouldn't believe in it. If you can't prove love, you shouldn't believe in it. Like, what kind of a pastor says these things, though? I'm saying.
He's
Well,
well,
that's
he's not a
crazy.
pastor, that's for damn sure.
I know. But I'm saying, like, so how many times does he say things that makes you go, wait a second, this guy's a pastor? Come on now. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to if anybody on that side comes over, I'm just going to break out a couple of black swans and say this is impossible, and this is not possible. Anything but a flat Earth, and that's going to be
Yeah.
I'm going to drop the mic, walk away.
Like all of freaking Taboo's channel. Like, just send them to Taboo's channel. It's freaking unbelievable.
Yeah, but he also says on the globe model a lot though. On the globe model, this you'd expect you were supposed to see this, but you don't see this. It's on. This is a flat Earth. Here you go. Bye. Yeah. So we observe a flat Earth, but yet it's somehow still a globe.
In this debate, the truth is we live on a globe.
Oh,
okay.
Well,
Why is that so? Why?
As soon as I stop
On this debate.
on this debate.
Are you so
There
passionate
is no
about that?
debate.
Are you willing to concede that you might be wrong? I mean,
I'm passionate about truth in general.
okay.
And when I see people, mostly in the church, talking about the fact that we live on a flat earth, that affects me emotionally. And so I did this as
Whoa.
a ministry.
Wow. Did he say that?
Wow. Emotionally, dude.
it's hurting me.
Even though he can't back it up scripturally.
He proved nothing. They didn't prove anything. I
Hey,
keep
you-
hearing myself talking.
You're getting feedback.
To who? Oh,
I think it's coming through you.
not
Somebody
me.
talk.
Sounds fine.
Somebody's headphones or something.
Derek?
I don't know.
All right,
Yeah, I
everybody
think it's
mute. Mute one at a time. Derek, you mute first. I'll keep talking.
All right.
Okay.
I'm already muted.
Testing. Unmute. I'm talking again. It's not Derek. D-Man? I'm okay. I'm going to talk. All right. And that's not Derek. It's not D-Man. Scott, you're not muted?
Check one. Okay.
All right. And
I've been
let's
muted
go.
this whole time.
Okay. I don't know who's doing it. I don't know where it was
Every
coming
time
from.
I stop speaking, I mute my mic.
I gotcha. Yeah. So, I mean, I have flat Earth proofs if he wants them, and I'll introduce them as proofs of a flat Earth if that's the way he wants it worded. That's all I'm getting out of him. He wants me to like say this is proof of a flat Earth. I can give you some. I'm looking at some right now on my screen. The horizon that I'm looking at. Then I'm going to get a whole bunch of excuses why the horizon is further than it should be, and they'll explain why it's like that on their globe. That's going to be their rebuttal. You guys know that already. Every proof that we put in, there's always an excuse for why you can do this and why you can do that. There aren't proofs. We're actually looking at a flat Earth, and they're trying to make it into a globe. So they're trying to reverse it onto us. The proof is they're trying to push back on us. So I'll just make observations, label them as this is a flat Earth observation. You want to refute it, go refute it, and actually prove that that's a fact.
Yeah.
I just leave it at that. But I mean,
Sounds
I have
good.
more than
Sounds good.
And there's certain things that are impossible on a globe that are possible on a flat Earth that we can actually show. And Taboo is really good at that. It's just the way he words it. He's wording it because you were raised in a globe society. You were taught it was a globe, and now you realize that globe isn't real. So you actually have a speech impediment problem with globe. You're trying to disprove the globe, and that's what they want you to do. They want you to constantly disprove the globe model. They've built a whole model over the last 100 years with modern science that they rely on. They say it's damn good, but I have never yet seen this model that they're talking about. They say it's a globe model. On the globe model, we would expect, we predict this on the globe model, but they don't tell you how the prediction works. They never walk you through the prediction on the globe. They just tell you that's what the globe predicts. That's about the gist of it. And
well, it's like prediction isn't a part of the scientific method.
Well, you can predict.
And most of their predictions were based on flat Earth observations from thousands of years ago.
Yeah. Well, the
They merely extrapolated onto their make-believe globe. It's sick.
Yeah. Is that me getting the echo?
Dude, that's so weird because Roger, everyone else is echoing now, but not him.
Yeah.
Weird. Am I echoing too?
No, you're not.
No.
You're good.
Oh, weird.
Derek,
No, I'm not.
I think
That's weird.
Derek's. It's Derek.
Was
No,
that
Derek,
me? Yeah, I'll mute.
Okay, now everybody talk.
Yeah, everything's fine now.
Oh,
Everything's fine now. Yeah, it's fine
Yeah,
now.
I guess
See,
it is you, Derek. No offense.
it's
to you,
his.
man,
It's
but-
it's no, it's not a big deal. It's just it's looping.
Sorry.
It's not. It's no problem.
It's because his mic is picking up his ear, what he can hear in his ears.
I got you. His microphone's too close to the. Yeah. So the idea, the way the angle attacked it, and this is what Nathan did a while back in the debates. He's like, he's going to go out on the front foot, and he's going to show you how we measure the Earth flat, and it got everybody's attention. So he went out with measurements and claimed they're flat Earth measurements, but they're still saying they're globe measurements. But he's showing how they become flat Earth measurements over.
Well, that's what Alan and what do you call it are starting to do too. They're starting to pick apart all of the measurements and how you see things and the angle of the sun and the angle of at where the relevant to where the sun is, and they're figuring it all out now. That, I mean, you saw the video of the plane following the sun, so I mean, it's that simple. It's just you're never going to get them to admit that that's what it's really doing all the time. They think it's, and that's their gig. Have fun.
Question is, do we really care if Duffy believes in the flat Earth?
No, I don't give a shit.
No, I don't.
Proving anything to that guy. He's a fucking criminal.
Not at all. I don't care at all. Like,
what do I care what he thinks? He said it's a fine.
But I do.
We'll never hear from it again. Thank God.
But I do care about people lying to multiple, lots of people. I do care about that part.
Well, we have all been lied to about a lot of things.
I know, and
especially
I don't like that. I hate
with
that.
science and their model. There's a lot of lies, and beyond that, all throughout society, it bleeds into it.
And the funny thing is, though, bro, Jesus literally hates liars. Or no, not. I'm sorry. He hates the lying of the liars.
Not his people.
He doesn't hate them. He hates the lying. So good luck, Duffy.
Yeah. So I'm actually hosting a debate on the 1st. So I'm really preparing up for it. I'm prepared for anything they're going to throw at me. And
Dude, that's in 2 days.
Yep. Right
Or
here.
3 days.
Be here. And you're staring at the moderator right now.
He ain't gonna show up. He's gonna send all.
No, the moderator. The moderator is the guy in the black hat.
Covey Bear is the moderator of the century.
Yep. He's the man. And I'm gonna put a list of fallacies when you pre-assume something in your model without presenting evidence. That's your first fallacy.
Yep.
I want to set up a parameter of at least 3 fallacies, and that's going to be one of them.
Well, that what's the top 3 fallacies? It's like begging the question, non sequitur, and then what's the other one? The biggest one, like those 2 are like that's what everybody does.
Yeah. Well, that's the debate formats. Yeah.
I always forget all the damn fallacies. There's so many of them.
Well, yeah, there's like I think 6 or 7 decent fallacies you can call. And I wish I had Mindshock here, Bruce McGuire, to actually count fallacies. He's really good at counting them. Any fallacious reasoning, anything that you take for granted that you can't prove to be true, that you've assumed all your life, basically are fallacies.
Yeah. I'm just saying like the different names of them. You know what I'm saying? Like that they have different names for different types of fallacies.
Yeah. Begging the question is assuming your premise to start with, that it's actually real without proving.
Yes,
that's scientific fallacy. Yes.
Or you're giving like truths, but it doesn't have anything. No, that's non sequitur. Non sequitur is giving truths, but has nothing to do with your argument.
Yeah, in the middle of the actual debate, you segue off into another truth to validate your truth.
To try to make you seem like you're telling the truth, but then it has nothing to do with the actual argument. Yeah.
That's the debate tactic they use. And
yep.
Easy to
all
get
the
around.
time.
I'm going to present evidence to back up everything I say. The Earth is not a sphere with a radius of 3969 due to our observations. It obviously is much further and then it'll go, well, we'll break into planar.
Roger.
Yeah.
That's when you should show examples.
Yeah.
And then
I'm going
stop
to.
and play stuff and show examples from videos and from other stuff. And
So appeal to authority too is another fallacy that they always use. Appeal to authority. NASA says this.
How would I be able to see this from that distance and then factor in the mathematical part of?
Absolutely, yeah. I got tons of those. I have endless supply of black swan observations that go well beyond the geometric limitations of a spirit edge.
What is the sun doing? And then show that video also when it gets to a point where he starts to argue that no, the sun's going around the curve and it's going on. You could pull that video up of them showing the plane following the sun at the same height.
Yeah, there's tons of these, and I'll have them on hand for the debate, and I'm going to get a crew together with people who understand fallacy somewhat. And Scott, you're getting there. You want to come over?
Yeah, but dude, in 2 days, 3 days,
yeah. Why not?
You need more time to freaking get ready for this. Honestly, I don't think we need that much time to get ready for proving the Earth is flat at all. But I'm saying just to get the word out and stuff,
Well, any observation, I'm gonna start off with this premise, and they'll tell me I'm begging the question. The only way I can make these observations is on a flat, stationary Earth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then show your examples.
Yes, I have tons. So yeah, I think I'm ready to do it. I'm bracing myself for it. I take it as it comes. Duffy made a claim that I'm doing this because this is his final debate, supposedly. The reason I'm doing this now. No, I thought of this when he brought up the whole final debate thing, and I like, dude, I think I'll have the final debate. And I had a discussion with a few people like Cubby and a few others. I brought it up, we're gonna have the final debate because this is the final debate, supposedly. And I'm not really looking for a debate. I'm looking to prove my point. It's not a debate. I'm proving what I'm showing. You have to disprove what I'm showing you to be false. You have to falsify what I'm showing you. And you have to do it within reason, and you got to have evidence that what I'm doing is false. What I'm showing you is false. And I have Geo. I want to get Geo over here. And he's did a whole series on optics, the way lenses work, and the lenses they're using for these high altitude shots and stuff are not capable of seeing as far as what they're looking at. You're not going to get a horizon no further than a certain distance with each one of these lenses. So you're going to lose optic resolution with distance. And the higher you are, the larger your field of view is. Optics dictate this. Yep. There's so many other things I can get into. I've been in the arena long enough to know what proves a flat Earth and what proves a globe. So, just by visuals alone. Plus, we have the whole arena of physics. I'm getting echo again. Derek?
Every time I turn my mic on, I guess. I'm sorry.
It's all right, David.
All right, I'll mute.
That's fine. Yeah. So they don't have any real claims in physics except a pseudo force that they can't describe for anything. That'll be gravity. Do they have any proof of that? Besides the things weigh things and actually
hold on, Roger.
Fall?
Is gravity involved in this debate? I hope not, right? I mean, we're not talking about gravity, are we?
Well, they're going to bring it up. That's going to be their excuse.
But what does that have to do with flat? It has nothing to do with the shape, or not the shape, but the actual levelness of the Earth, though.
No, it doesn't have any. We'll show the level part, but their excuse is for everything else in physics is going to be gravity.
Well, actually, technically, it does have something to do with it because of the radius value, like as far as things being pulled down to. Yeah, and a plumb bob. I mean, the way a plumb bob works does have to do with gravity. So therefore, it is kind of part of it. So yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, the pseudo force. There's other forces that are far stronger, and this has been proven in physics. The idea of gravity, the force, is a phantom force that's started the whole universe. That's really what it goes. It comes down to little g and big G in physics. they're trying to prove little g, and they never have. So the microgravity they're looking for in quantum mechanics has dismissed it. They don't have a force of gravity in physics on a micro level. So let
Because
alone
gravity isn't a force. It's not a force, dude.
we know, but these guys are
No,
going
even on their model, it's not an actual force. Gravity.
Their top physics say that it's not a force too. Like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, it's a force. Mass attracts mass.
No, that's not a force though. Attraction
Well,
isn't a force.
Yeah, it's used in Einstein and Newton's equations constantly.
The
G
F,
is
there's an F. There's no F. There's no force in their equations for gravity. Is there?
Yeah, dude.
I
There it
don't
is.
think so.
Look at it again. Look at Einstein's equations. Dig into it.
Question.
You'll find a G in there. I promise.
No, G is that's not a force though. Little g and big G, there's not forces though. I'm saying that's all. Depends on what
Well,
you're considering a force. It's not a force.
Yeah, it's not a force, but it's a force we can consider. It's not a force. Now let's hear the rest of the chat out, and I'm getting off here. I'm going to set up a platform that
You're gonna finish off Chubby. I mean Cubby. I called him Chubby on accident.
Oh yeah, it's all right.
Sorry, Chubby. I know you don't care.
For the kingdom, but also for mankind in general, so that we can just stop this flat earth nonsense. It's not helping anyone. It's only hurting
And
people.
that's what Bobby Inert would say.
Most people,
Ding. Yeah, you nailed it. Yeah, the
Ding.
flat earth
Not
is hurting
stopping
people.
anything. By
How?
proving nothing, they proved nothing by going down there.
Yeah.
What did they prove? How did that disprove a container? How did that disprove how the sun moves? How does that disprove how we see the sun? How did that disprove displacement? How does that disprove any of that shit? Nothing. It did nothing.
Well, it definitely disproves if they did see the sun in the sky the whole entire time. It definitely proves that like the sun is in the sky the whole time down there.
Well,
Yeah,
I'd
no,
argue it just disproves the AE map, but I don't think anybody in here even subscribes to the AE map.
Well,
so it doesn't matter.
if there is a dome and it does reflect, then it doesn't, because the AE map could work on that type of. You know that, right, Jaden?
Well, that's true. I get that.
What he said in their experiment, they disproved the reflection by using a polarized lens. So
Did they show that though? Did you see that, Roger?
I haven't seen it. No.
Probably
No,
not.
I did not see that. It would have to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I didn't see any of that.
How did the sun only spin over them and I'm on the other side of the globe in the shade of the physical part of the globe and I saw the sun every day?
That doesn't
Because
make
the
any sense.
sun is so far away from you, dude. That's why.
It's 93 million miles away, dude.
Yeah, it's so far away that you
very
don't
much-
understand.
But if that's the case, oh, okay, all right. So that's
Yeah,
what that's the
that's
angle
how it
they're
works.
going with it. All right.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, but on their model, if it's only spinning over their head and it doesn't dip below the horizon at all, it was really close and really tight over them and really close. But yet the sun came to me on
Mm-hmm.
3/4 the way across where the sun shouldn't be because it's only spinning over their head. They proved nothing. They just opened up another bag of worms.
Yep.
Oh, you're
That's all
saying
they did.
you're saying that the globe should have occulted the sun because it's down there?
Yeah.
No,
Well, only
no.
shining on that half of the world.
It's because of the ecliptic work, how the ecliptic works, and it's just always, you know what I mean, like so far away and so angled, so you can totally always see it on the globe. That's what they say.
But the sun goes away from me and goes away. Like right now, it's nighttime. Okay, and it's not far away. If you brought it back in a time frame, the sun would be back at what, 5-6 hours? It would be sunny out.
Yeah,
Bro, there's a reason why they made it the 93 million miles away part. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm not
I
even joking with you. That's why
Yeah,
they
I
did
know.
it, because to make the math work on a sphere, they had to do that. That's why they did it.
Well,
Yep.
I know.
That's why they push the sun so far back.
That's
But in
the whole point.
Yeah, that's why in the flat Earth, or even on the level Earth or any enclosed Earth, the sun can't be that far away. It's a local sun, and it won't make that full Arctic circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
In
if,
other
we're,
words,
if we're on a flat map and you're in that point in the Antarctic on the flat map and the sun is only spinning over your head, the sun wouldn't come to me on a flat map at all because it'd be only over your head. So everybody else would be in darkness. Plus, it's too far away to light anything. So you wouldn't see the sun at all. You wouldn't see it come up or do anything because it's only over your head on the other side of the map. Yet the sun came up every day. Put it on a globe, and now you're at the bottom of the globe. You're at the very bottom, right? And now you're at the bottom. The sun is only down at the bottom. What's it doing? Well, it shades anything above the equator because your physical shape obstruction. The obstruction from the bottom is fatter. I'm on the top. How did I see the sun every day? But it was only over
Because of
your
the
head.
angle, because of the 66.6 degree angle, by the way.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's their horseshit, but it's not true.
That's
Because the sun came out here every day.
What we need to do, and that's why I'm going to Antarctica, I need to get an angle to that sun, where it is and what it does.
We never would have saw the sun if it was only spinning over their head at the bottom of the globe. The top, anything above the equator would be in pitch black because we'd be in the shadow of the light at the bottom. So it would never happen.
This is why I'm getting so much pushback for going down there, because I want to make an observation on my own. Nobody else's help at all. No model, no nothing.
You gonna bring a sextant? Did anybody bring a sextant down there?
I don't think so. I have a quadrant. It's close to a sextant. It
It's a
works
type
off
of-
the
it's a-
straight horizontal.
Yeah.
I mean vertical. Yeah, that's what I work with. So that's how I get an angle from a vertical. I don't use a horizontal. I have a mirror to get a horizon with on this one. So that's where I draw my GP to. Yeah, I know how to use one. I can bring it with me. So that's no big deal. So if I get an angle to the sun itself, and it's a local sun, I can get kind of an estimated height of where it is and what its circuit is, and get confirmation from people in a different latitude. So I'll be doing that on my trip. We'll find out its actual location, or what we call an apparent location due to refraction or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I'll get a location and angle to the sun. That's going to be one of the purposes of going down there. And I don't think you can see the moon if there's a 24-hour sun, but there's not a 24-hour sun, I'm sure. The lunar circuit's going to be further than the moon's. That actually, if you ever look at what they call the ephemeris, has anybody seen that?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, the moon circuit's a lot wider than the sun circuit.
Yes, it goes further north and further south than the sun does. Yes.
Oh, that'll be fun. So, and I actually put it to them in their chat over there, all the globe heads. I said, listen, would you trust any of my observations when I get back from Antarctica? You know what they said? No. They asked me, what would it take for me to believe them? I says, well, I don't trust them. Would you trust me? And I get the same reply back. It's going to be like, I don't trust you. They always said, you're going to keep it on the up and up. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to keep it on the up and up.
Who said that?
Some of the boys that were in Duffy's chat over here on this thing.
Oh, okay.
They think I'm going to lie about it.
Well, movement with no feeling of movement.
Well, their
I don't know what
motions actually cancel each other out. The centrifugal forces and
Oh,
of
yeah.
It zeroes out.
Is movement involved in your debate, Roger?
Well, I'm not really sure who's coming, and I know who the specialists are. I know what they specialize in.
Well-
He's going to specialize in observations. He's going to try to make.
Are we talking about twirling and flat?
Twirling and
You know?
spinning. Lots of spinning.
Lots of spinning and twirling.
Spinning.
Do the two. Yeah, so I'm going to prepare myself for this debate in the next couple of days.
Glowbird sniper.
Clover. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's so good.
I need every factor. All right, bring it over an inch and a half. I have missed.
Boom.
We
Oh
do
no,
this
that was
every
the
time.
that was the Glover pilot. Remember, he's like, I gotta calculate for the curvature of the Earth.
I
Boom.
know everything, my man. I love it when he does that. We do this every time.
Yeah. That was Owen Benjamin's crap, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, well, it wasn't him. Somebody else did it, but yeah, it was on his show.
Nice. Well, so what happened to him? He's gone out of the arena. I guess he got
Who?
tired. Owen Benjamin. Is he still?
What do you mean? He's still constantly doing shit. He's still constantly doing stuff, dude.
Okay, I haven't seen anything from him in a while.
Because he's not on YouTube anymore for the past 5 years.
Oh, damn, that's why. Huh.
Mhm,
Maybe I should get
that's
on
why.
YouTube.
That's why.
Anyways, well, let's play the rest of Cubby. It's getting late, man. It's after midnight here. What time you got over there?
2:20.
2:21.
Who's right?
Oh, whatever. I
Yes.
mean,
I'm off by like 3 seconds.
Yeah, he's
As
a
soon as
little
he
further.
said that,
He's
I
a
went to 2:21.
yeah. Well, wait. Now it says 2:22 for me. Well, that's pretty funny.
You guys should get
You
one
are
of Einstein's clocks, dude.
2:22.
you are
right
just a
now.
little further east, so therefore it is later. Or no, wait, earlier for you than it is. No, later for you. Yeah.
It's the Earth shift.
Well, you know, gravity doesn't work on a cosmic scale. It's the bending of warping of space time.
It's the lighting warping of time.
The bending and the warping and the twirling.
Well, this is a little bit back on what we were talking about, but I'm willing to bet even if you did go to Antarctica, Roger, and you did see a 24-hour sun, I don't think you'd flip on the globe like Jaron did.
No.
You'd probably come back and say, "Oh yeah, it's probably
Just
some
enough-
reflection off the firmament, or
Just another
there's something
observation.
going." You wouldn't be completely switching to a globe. Jaron switching to the globe, that is just so sus to me.
Actually, I like this
He
question.
didn't even
Jake.
try. He didn't even
Jaden.
try. He's not even like, "Oh well, it could be." He just switched right away. I mean, it's
Roger.
obvious he was chilling.
Yeah.
Roger, what will you say if you see the sun in the sky for 24 straight hours above your head?
I would
What
check
would you?
my
What?
clock. Yeah.
Check my clock. That's a good one.
Make sure it was still working properly.
No, but for real, you just be like, okay, well, obviously there's something else going on, and it's still obviously flat because you know it's obviously flat, right?
Yeah.
So-
So here's what I'm taking with me. I'm taking a monoscope. I'm gonna get a high power one. I've been searching into it, and I'm going to bring one of the what are the eyepieces with the digital plug. I'm going.
Jono.
Yeah.
Sorry,
You'll tell us
Jono.
the CIA first. Whatever, dude. Thanks, Jono. Yeah.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
positive. I know Roger very, very well, and I'm pretty positive that ain't gonna happen.
What are they going to? They're going to reassure me that my family will be safe for the rest of their lives, and I'll be living high on the hog somewhere in Afghanistan doing dirt work.
Yeah,
Afghanistan.
it'll be like the people that were on that TV show game movie there with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and they showed all the past winners, and they were all dead.
You're talking about Running
Oh,
Man?
Running
talking
Man.
about Running Man, yeah.
Yeah, when they showed them, oh, and look, they've done
Oh,
it.
dude.
Look, they're in
That was-
Hawaii.
Oh man, that was a good movie when I was a kid. When you
I
were a kid,
I love the villains, man. They were cheesy as hell.
you know, it was just such a good old freaking cheesy movie.
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero. Wasn't there a chainsaw guy or something? I forgot his name. There was one that was electrocution. He had
Yeah, the electric guy. Yeah.
Come out and sang.
God.
But,
There's like
okay.
that. Yeah, but
All
I'm
right.
bringing
Why are
a
you
lot
doing a
of-
tangent? You're doing tangents again over there,
I know.
D-man.
I'm bringing a monoscope with a digital eyepiece, and I'm going to record the sun the whole time I'm
Got on there with hockey pads and a whole hockey uniform and
Oh
everything.
my God, he's still going hot.
Yeah. Who was the hockey guy though? Yeah. Dude, who was the
Sub-Zero.
hockey guy?
It was like a
Sub-Zero. Yeah. Sub-Zero.
samurai
Yeah.
goalie.
Okay. All right. We get back on track, Roger. Go. Go. Go.
Yeah, we still got to finish the video. Holy cow, you're trying to
Dude,
leave
Roger-
like 30 minutes
dude,
back.
Roger said 20 minutes freaking an hour ago.
20 minutes
Mhm.
ago.
Yeah, I know. That's the way these shows go, though. But yeah,
Yeah. It's always, this is
works
how it
out.
always works.
Yeah, so my setup is actually going to track the sun in the sky. I'm going to finish this, and I'm actually going to use a solar filter, and I'll be able to tell if it's a reflection off the dome or not. I can actually, if it's
What are you going to use
inverted
a solar filter on what? On what camera?
on a monoscope, and I'm getting a digital
Oh, a
eyepiece.
solar filter on a monoscope? Okay.
I'm getting a high-powered monoscope with an eyepiece, a digital eyepiece to actually feed the video to. That's what I'm bringing. And I'm going to do a live stream. And I hope to God, and I'm pretty sure
If
that
they let you.
How are they going to stop me?
Well, if you have the ability.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually getting a job down there. It looks like.
What is it? It could be janitor? Oh no,
Oh
tent,
no,
tent,
what are the
tent-
grandkids gonna do?
tent maker,
For a month, dude. Wow.
tent mechanic, right?
I'm only
Whatever they are.
kidding with you.
I'm pretty sure the grandkids will be fine without me for a month.
What's Arby's gonna do without you, though?
Oh hell, I'm pretty sure I'll find a teenager to finish making
Dude,
that.
think
roast
of
beef.
Brenda, dude. You
They're
can't
gonna
go
fry
without
those
Brenda.
burgers.
Yeah, you know, there's nothing wrong with flipping burgers. I worked for Smash Burgers for 2 years here in Denver.
No, I
Ain't
said
nothing wrong with it, man.
frying
100%.
burgers, deep
Yeah,
fried
they're-
burgers.
Yeah,
Well, there's something wrong with that. I never heard of that.
Arby's
Me
deep
either.
fry their burgers, dude. They do. Dead serious.
It's crazy.
Did
Think
they
I'm lying to
really?
you.
Wait, Arby's has burgers? I didn't know
Yeah,
they had
dude.
burgers.
All right, hold on.
Listen,
Just for
Jaden.
that, hold on.
Today, I
Is that
told
new?
Roger. I said, "Yeah. Well, it's kind of new, but listen, I told Roger. I said, hey, I see you guys have shirts now. It says, what does it say? Burger expert. What is it? What is it again, Roger?
Burger expert. Yeah, I actually have one.
No, it says certified burger expert. And Roger's like, yeah. He's like, they deep fry their burgers, and I was like, whoa, this is weirder than I expected.
Yeah, that's
got
I've
weirder.
never heard of that.
Okay,
That's the
I'm going
thing.
to show you the burgers. All right,
Is
guys.
it breaded? Like, do they fry
No,
it with
no,
bread
no,
or
no.
just
It
slap
looks
it
like
in there?
no. They just because they don't have a freaking grill, dude. Apparently,
Yeah, they don't have
All
one.
right.
What?
they don't have a flat top.
grill?
They need a flat top, by the way,
don't have
Roger.
one.
Get
We don't have
a
one.
hot plate. They should get a hot plate.
Hold on. It's only the Wagyu Steakhouse
Wow.
burger.
Yeah, it's Wagyu. Yeah.
Oh,
but
and they
we
deep fry it.
Yep.
I'll show it to you. Here you
Wow,
go.
like it's in the fryer, right? Like they drop it in the
flash
fryer.
fry.
And it's $10 too.
Wow.
Pay attention. Here it is.
Hamburger Day. Arby's is going big with the return of their Wagyu Steakhouse burger. Look at the size of this thing. Does size matter? Pause. 2 different burgers, Bacon Ranch Wagyu Steakhouse burger and the Deluxe Wagyu Steakhouse burger. And man, these things are thick, like 4 C's on them.
Now, we have other ones besides that too.
We have the meats.
We have more. We have different burgers too.
We have the fried meats.
We have a deluxe burger and a big burger. One's a bacon, big
Flash
burger.
fry.
After 4 years of doing food content, this is my first time trying Arby's. How you doing? I've had Arby's once when I was like 10, but I wasn't even conscious then, so I'm not considering that it's my first time. Half a pound of roast beef.
Oh boy, yummy.
A lot of people say Arby's roast
Not
beef
bad,
is
man,
dry.
honestly.
It's nowhere
I
near
like
as
it.
dry as your girl. I'll
Half
say
a-
that much. This
half
shit
a
is pretty
pound.
good. A curly
Half a
fry.
pound.
There's a half pound burger.
Barbecue
Dude.
sauce.
Dude, the guy
Wow,
dies like
curly
10
fry
minutes
burger.
later.
I didn't know Arby's even
10
had
minutes
burgers,
later,
so we
he
got the
dies.
deluxe burger.
That's a deluxe burger. That's not a Wagyu burger.
That is a
That's where you
saucy
would-
ass, juicy ass burger. Little tomato,
Deep fried.
pickles,
Well,
red
they're
onion
both
on that bitch.
fried, yeah.
And they got like that Thousand Island sauce on there. Bro, this shit is pretty good. Double beef.
We call it burger sauce, dude. Anyway,
it's just-
you get
First
the
of
gist.
all, it cannot be real Wagyu. And do you guys even know what they do to those cows?
Oh, they
Yeah,
beat
I
them
do,
with
I know.
sticks.
I'm gonna go
Dude.
get my Arby's
Who
shirt.
knows?
And I'll show it to you guys. Hold on.
They hang them.
That'd
They
be good.
hang the cows and they feed them beer and they massage them. That's how they make actual real Wagyu.
Hey,
Yeah, I've heard that before. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't move. They just dangle there and they massage them.
beat them with
And they-
sticks and yell at them.
No, they don't do that. Do they? I don't think so. Stop
I'm
it,
just
D-Man. No, they do the opposite. They talk to them like all nicely.
They
They're like,
give them
oh,
therapy.
they massage them
Whisper
like
in their ear.
they whisper in their ear like they're like, you're like Donald Trump. You're the best. That's what they say.
They play
Here,
easy
have some
listening.
beer.
Yeah, they do. They for real. They feed them beer, dude. It's a real thing.
Just for that.
Look it
Yeah,
up.
I've heard that. Yeah.
You're
They
gonna
play
see my
Herb
Arby's
Alpert,
shirt.
and that produces more fat.
I wonder if that changes the flavor though, because like if you've ever had
course it
grass-fed
does.
cows, the grass-fed cows taste like grass, man. They taste like
It
what
tastes
they
way
eat.
different. Yep.
Can you
Yeah.
read that?
There it is. That's the one I was talking about.
There it is. Yeah.
Certified burger expert. That's me. Although I don't deep fry like maybe 6 or 7 of them a day, but yeah, we are.
I was like, Roger, did you get the new shirt? And he's like, yep.
that's the first shirt they gave me. To be honest.
Oh, I knew it was probably a couple of weeks old or a couple months old.
Yeah, I haven't
Whatever.
been working there that long.
Dude, what are we talking about right now? This is retarded.
I'm hungry. It's all your
I'm
fault.
not gonna play any more videos. I'm done. It's late.
Time to go.
No.
All right, good
Yeah,
to see
I'm-
everybody. Hope you're all hungry now.
No,
Good
we're
talking
not.
to you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to eat before bed now.
Go to Arby's if they're open. I doubt they are.
Don't do it.
It's
Don't
2
do it.
a.m. here, man. It's 2:30. Ain't nothing open. Even the bars are closed around now.
Well, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Yeah, straight up.
Closing time. That stupid
Anybody got
song.
any requests to close out with?
Throw my I threw a video in there. Check that one out. It's a Caius one. I think it's the
A
first
song?
one. Yeah. It's got a good it's got some
Who is
stupid
this?
earth stuff in it, but it's got some good stuff.
Which one did you? I got 3 back here. I got a Reddit.
First one.
Okay.
So that one.
Is it good?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah,
I hope
it's a good
so.
video. All right, good to see you guys.
Hey, I see it
All
now.
right, peace later.
All right, guys. Yeah, and I'll have a whole list of shit I'm going to do with the debate. I'll let everybody know before I put it out there.
Sounds
here we
good,
go.
man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Molten
All right,
Universe.
take care and God bless, guys.
Hey, God bless you, Derek.
You as well, Derek.
Hey, it's an old reel to reel. That was kind of cool. Yeah. That wasn't enough for me.
Not bad.
Yeah. I'm going to play another song. You ever heard of a group called Primus?
Don't ask me that. You already know my answer.
Sailing the seas of cheese.
Yeah, I'm going to go with a Les Claypool song, actually, but I just thought I'd bring up Primus. Have you ever heard the Les Claypool correlation he did with Sean Lennon?
Yeah, I think I might have.
Yeah, he did a song called How High Does Your Rocket Fly? I don't think it's the name of the song, but that's the chorus. The name of the song is Delirium, I think. I'm not really sure. How High Does Your Rocket Fly? It delves into Jack Parsons. You remember him, right?
Yeah.
So the whole video is about Jack Parsons and NASA, for instance, and Aleister Crowley. But it shows you how occultic it is. Some people get offended.
Well, I can lie about it since Duffy said so. That's perfectly okay.
Oh, sure. They don't know how high the rockets fly. They have no reference. That's the point. In other words, they can't really gauge how high they fly. I guess it's an existential question. How you know how they got the radius of the sun, right? How do they determine that?
I had no clue.
The transit of Venus. And how they calculated the Earth was the same size as Venus. So they scaled it up to get the sun's actual radius. That's how they determine these things.
Visually, by optical.
Yeah, they have no reference. They know what the size of it really is. So they don't know the actual optic.
With their eyes.
Yep, you're getting it. It's good times for all. Who has that channel, anyways?
Good times for all. Oh shit. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's Zach.
Oh yeah.
Zach Zabala.
Yeah.
Good times
He's
for
good
all.
fighter. Yeah.
Yeah, he's,
How's
does,
he
what do you call it? He does Glowbusters.
Yeah. Good times for all. Whatever.
And then Kyle Adams.
Glowbusters ain't what it used to be at all.
No, it's kind of fallen off a little bit, but I mean, I think it's just. I mean, I watch it. I listen to it. I listened to the last one where they had Alan and Shane on.
Yeah. Well, Alan and Shane are doing their thing now.
Yeah. I mean, they pop between the different shows. That's cool.
Yeah, they got a crew over there trying to debunk them now. You know who Jesse Patholite is?
No.
Oh man. Well,
am I missing him?
No, not really.
That's the one thing I can say. I do know who that is. I have heard of him.
All right, then
Finally, I get a reference from you, Roger. Thank goodness.
Yeah, I took him on here one time, and he did his lakes observations. He did it while it was raining, and he did it after it was raining. And he's like using flashlights to determine any curvature across the lake that he's on.
Yeah, the flashlight, of course. Don't use a laser. Use a flashlight that spreads its light. Yeah, right. That's totally an experiment. There's going to be no variables there.
We went through all of them, like actually the moisture in the air from the rain, the first one. On the day it was colder than it was the other day, and that's going to make the light do different things. It's going to appear lower on your horizon because of that. That's just optics. Yeah, that's not physicality. Now, if you actually went and took a line and drew it across the lake, you would actually find out you're on the same level.
Yeah.
You ever heard of a guy named Tinfoil Hat Man?
I think we all have.
Yeah, I mean, I know a few of those. Is there anyone in specific?
Well, Tinfoil Hat Man actually took a telescope and he was doing long-range observations off the coast of Scotland, I think. England. And he was getting 36-mile observations. We actually got one. It was awesome. And he waited until low tide. He went down below sea level and actually made a 36-mile observation of I think it was the bottom of a lighthouse or a tower. So it's pretty cool.
There's tons of that. So much of it that it's ridiculous. I think.
Yeah. So we shouldn't. We're not going to say that we shouldn't be able to make these are expected observations on a flat Earth.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And you could do them. You can see them over and over and over. You can go and take the same stuff and go to the same place and see the same thing. Go somewhere else and do the same thing and see it somewhere else.
See, when it comes to optics with that, you can actually scale it up because you know the size of the object.
Yeah.
With these things, we have no idea. How high does your rocket fly? I hope I don't get a strike. Thomas has been known to strike me, and John probably would. Lennon, if he saw me doing it. I'm going to get an eyeful of this video. Good night, everybody.
Have a good one, Roger.
You too.
Have a good one, guys. Everybody in the chat, too.
As a little boy, ready when
That Sean Lennon kid, he's crazy, isn't he? You know who Sean Lennon is, right? Anybody still with me? Jake?
Is my mic still
Yeah, I'm here.
reverberating?
Huh.
No, you're
No,
good, Derek.
No,
Oh,
wait,
never
no.
mind.
Oh, it is.
Sorry, Derek.
My phone is like boiling hot. My goodness.
Yeah, it does that for me as well. Yeah.
Mm.
So, Jaden, do you know who Sean Lennon is, right?
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Well, he's John Lennon's son.
Well, there it is. Yeah, of course I know who that is.
Okay. There's two of them. He's got two.
Are they both named Sean? Is there
No,
two
they're not.
Seans or just two sons?
There's Jacob. No, that's
Okay,
that's
good.
Dylan. No, Jacob Dylan. That's who I'm thinking of. No, I think there's a John, Sean, and there's another child he has, I think. But no, he got together with a guy named Les Claypool and they did that solo album, and that's one of the songs off of it. It was dedicated to NASA, Aleister Crowley, and all the people in the OTO. You notice how at the end of it, they're going, "Do what I will." Yeah, it's a tribute to Joy Division, right? Yeah, that was a Joy Division song.
Okay,
You ever heard of them? Probably not.
Nope. Just being honest here, man.
Yeah. But do you understand how existential their model is now? How they don't have any real physical evidence for it. It's all.
Well, I figured that one out a long time ago. I figured that out in 2015. That's why I'm a flat earther.
Like you can't really prove anything they have, and it's all done basically a lot of it on observation. Oh, is it Julian? I thought that was Sean. Yeah,
It's
Julian.
weird how these people who are supposed to be like disinformation agents still bring people to the truth. Like, for example, right? Kenneth Copeland is an awful pastor, and he's, I wouldn't say he's a Christian, but there's still people that go to his church and find the truth of Jesus Christ. And if they do find Jesus, they'll leave his church and go to another one. But despite him being that way, people still find the truth. And I think that's been the case with me in a lot of ways. Like, I learned about flat earth from Richie from Boston, and that guy's off the deep end, dude. He's off the chain.
Yeah.
But still, somehow, this crazy dude who's off the chain still brought me to the truth. And I don't necessarily follow his content anymore. I've moved on, but, I'm still grateful that I was even able to figure it out in the first place. Yeah. Even if it was from, I'm not going to call Richie from Boston a shill, but he says a lot of crazy stuff that hasn't come true. So he's definitely wrong about a lot.
Well, I have a belief that I believe that God created a dome and a firmament, and they placed all these luminaries in there, and that's why we get these observations we get now. That's my belief.
Amen. Yeah, that's what the first video I ever saw was Richie from Boston saying, "Hey, man, the moon and the sun are two different light sources, and this is what the Bible says about it." And I was like, "Really? The Bible says it's two different lights?" And sure enough, yeah, it did. And I was like, "All right, well, I guess I'm wrong," and it just went from there.
I do believe the sun and the moon are affected by each other, light-wise, energy-wise, all the way around. They're interconnected. You can't have one without the other.
I could see that, man. We ought to. I know you're trying to get off of here. We ought to have a conversation about that sometime. I'm interested.
I'm having it right now.
Well, I don't want to ask too many questions. We're going to be on here another 30 minutes.
I subscribe to just basically the same idea that David Weiss does, that the moon and the sun are actually cathode and anode. They're created by God, yes. And one of them is a positive, one of them is a negative. One's cold, one's hot. Everything in the universe is like that. Everything in the world. Sorry, I can't really state the universe as a fact. Nobody's explored it. Nobody's tangibly touched any of it. It's all speculation. That's Narnia to me. So that's why I fight for it. I don't think it should be taught as science. I should be taught what we know about it, and we don't go any further than that. Leave the rest to God in that respects.
Right.
Yeah. And to get a better feel for astronomy, they built their cosmology around the sun. That's what it's built around. So they're trying to basically map points in the stars. Before, they didn't actually believe those were physical planets. They thought those were wandering stars, and they thought they were gods. Yeah, they didn't call them planets. They named them after the gods themselves.
I think Enoch talks about that, where the stars will be. Man, it's been years since I read Enoch because I'm kind of in the middle on it. I don't necessarily agree with everything in it, but it does talk about how the stars will be the chiefs of the stars which are the planets. It says in Enoch, it says the chiefs of the stars will be worshipped as gods, which are the planets. And what do you know? Thousands and thousands of years later, what Enoch said came to pass, and all the stars are named after gods.
Yeah.
So I do agree with you in that aspect for sure. I think it's pretty accurate when it comes to cosmology and things like that.
Well, in the ancient pagan religions, they actually made sacrifices to these wandering stars like Mars, Venus, and they did physical sacrifices to them. So they sacrifice certain animals to certain stars and have certain rituals at certain points to pay homage to them. And
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, these stars are. Sorry, go ahead, Roger. I don't want to interrupt you.
Sorry, they were mandated by the governors of Rome. People were mandated to do these honorable things on these days. That's where you get your days of the week.
Right.
Yeah. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And each one of the calendar years has little celebrations to each one of the equinoxes and solstices.
Right. Well, I was going to bring up the verse in Revelation where it says, the star fell down from heaven, and to him was given the key to the bottomless pit. So obviously these stars in the sky aren't what we make of them, because apparently a star fell from heaven, and he, as in a person, well, I won't say a person, but an angel, referred to as a he, was given the key to the bottomless pit. So that star up there is literally, I would say, an angel. I don't know what star it was, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
it seems a little weird. The Bible's referring to these stars as angels.
Well, one of the stars fell from the heavens, and it was called wormwood too, and it fell into the oceans and made everything bitter.
Yeah, how's that work on the globe model? Last time I checked, these stars are quadruple the size of Earth. Wouldn't it engulf the Earth and just destroy it?
Well, they're trying to get rid of what they call Christian mythology, the way the atheist looks at it. They don't believe it's real. They believe it's a made-up story, just like Noah, the rest of it. But there's actual physical evidence here on Earth, geological evidence that there was a great flood, there was an ark, and there are plenty of other stories in these ancient books that they try to write off as fairy tales to be just stuff we made up for the most part, just myth. Everything's a mythos in an atheist viewpoint. That's the way they look at it.
Yep. Well, their whole belief system is a belief in the first place, but
they don't want to believe they take science. Yeah, and science is all their sciences are based up on what they call pseudosciences, which is just Latin for
real science proves the Bible.
Yeah, real science is when you can actually experiment and get to your hypothesis. That's what science is.
100%.
Yeah. But, they say sciences were created by the Muslims and the Christian nations in the first origins. The first scientists were in the church. Weird. Probably true. Yep. Well, good night, guys. I'm going to end on that note.
Bless you, Roger. Thanks for having me on. It's been a great stream.
Yeah, it has been. All right. Night, Derek. Night.
All right. Take care, boys.
Take care, Derek. God bless you both. And everybody in chat as well. Thank you guys for coming in. I know we had quite a few viewers tonight, man.
I wouldn't doubt.
It was almost up to like 30 people there at one point. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, this is a good
getting
topic.
on Flatzoid level. Literally, you're basically on Flatzoid level. You got the same amount of viewers. I love that, man.
I didn't know that. Well,
Yeah,
Flashy's
you had
good.
almost 30 viewers, man. Almost 30 viewers. That's like the average he gets per live stream nowadays.
Oh, he used to get over 100 at least on good days.
Yeah, I noticed today he got like almost up to 70, 80 because we were talking about the flat Earth. I bet you that's why.
Yeah. But people love this topic. They like to strike with it.
100%.
Yeah. All right. Okay.